Ooh. Taxi. What's up?
Mario!
It's Roblox giving, Connor.
What?
All right, we're live for No Bugs Given. Since everybody collectively had a brain fart.
I tried to tell Connor. I said it's still no bugs given.
I don't know what we're doing.
Oh
I
my
told
god.
you we're going over lists and shit.
Yeah.
Lists and shit, man.
Cool.
Lists
So
and
welcome
shit.
to episode number 102.
Sure.
Yeah, the
Sounds
other
good
one,
to me.
I mean, whatever. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
And the auditors are going to be up our ass. It's episode 102, No Bucks Given here on, of course, YouTube, the Horny Goat podcast network, where you can listen to us on all your favorite platforms. We also have the video version on YouTube and Spotify, so make sure you guys rate and subscribe, all that fun hoopla, and all that jazz. Subscribe, like, share. We're doing some lists and shit. How's everybody holding up this fine evening?
I'm still waiting for my stuff to kick in, but I shall be joining you in your fantasy world in just a moment.
I'm not in a fantasy world.
Well, I kind
Because
of,
I'm a Barbie girl.
Damn it.
I kind of went with the nostalgia point of view, since I'm not gonna name the fucking No Bugs Given lists and shit, even though we
Yeah.
could have.
We could have.
Fine. What do you want it to be?
I
I'll
know,
drive down
we're-
nostalgia way.
We're gonna look back at some of the things that we, I guess, would rate at a 10, 5, with our favorite from like every fucking topic known to mankind. I'm assuming.
10-5. We'll be here fucking forever.
I'm not going to say every topic known to mankind, but I will say that I was sitting here today because we had... Actually, Wendy has been gone most of the weekend. She went over to my mom's today. So I'm just like
She's
sitting
vacationing
here.
in the Maldives.
We were. It felt like a vacation. We didn't have to worry about Wendy melting down or anything. Like, it was actually a good weekend. Was for me. I watched my mom's best friend's nephew or grandson
There you go.
won his third state title. On one leg, might I add. He's got a really bad knee.
Oh, I thought he was
I
like
could
one
show
leg.
you the I could show you guys the match. Like, their kid is wrestling on one fucking leg and is just dominating everybody. He finished the year undefeated, 48-0. It's a pretty good accomplishment. I coached the young man when he was in youth wrestling.
Mario.
I've been following his career for a while now, but it's been a good weekend.
Well, I'm happy you had a good weekend. I am now entering my weekend, so thank the Lord.
I actually have to work tomorrow, but it's really just a travel day for me. So I'm kind of have the day off tomorrow. But anyway,
He digresses.
I digress.
So do
So
I.
you're gonna play fucking.
So yeah.
The Lion King.
But
So
what is this? What is this?
So this is a Super Nintendo game.
Oh, get out of it! Get right out of the fucking creek. I thought I was actually gonna get. Are we gonna get 16 bits of fucking Lion King? Is that
I
what-
think
Fuck
maybe
yeah.
16 bits. If we're lucky, it might look even worse than that.
Well, what is this? Super Nintendo?
Super Nintendo.
Yeah, so 16 bits.
There,
right?
that's what it looks like.
16
I
bits.
played that as a kid.
Wow. It still looks fucking great.
So realistic.
It does. It does. It's
Holy
16
shit.
Bits. It's 16 bits, man.
Wow.
Look at and we talked about this. We were talking about video games last night, right?
Yeah.
This, I mean, for even though that it's pixelated,
Shit.
it's still really good.
Well, it's like fully animated too, and I think it's animated by the people that made the fucking movie. So
I think it was too. if I remember
they
right.
really captured the movements and stuff. I think they've upscaled it because if you took a fucking Super Nintendo and connected it to a big TV, the new TVs, it'll look like
It would not
fucking
look like
god awful shit. So they've done
You
something to
have
remaster
a
it.
giant gap too because TVs were not that big back then.
Now,
Yeah.
is this game? Are you playing this on the Switch?
No, I'm playing it on PlayStation, my
Oh,
PS5. It comes in a bundle, so there's this and Aladdin, and get ready for this. Jungle Book, which the other game included, is DLC. How do you fucking DLC a game fucking 28 years old? Like, get out of here with that shit.
That's
Right.
No, I have played this game in the past, and I don't know. My memory it might not be right. It's either I beat this game or I saw somebody beat it, but I remember it being unbelievably difficult.
Yeah, it's
fucking
fucking
And
two
Aladdin
polar
World
opposites.
is just fucking insane. Even the Sega version of fucking Aladdin was
Yeah.
impossible to beat.
I beat Aladdin.
I beat off to Aladdin.
same.
Yeah, you-
Rub my lamp.
Sure. So you rubbed your lamp to Jasmine and you hope the whistle
Come on,
come out,
Jasmine?
but
No,
Super hot.
Jasmine.
Nala,
Come on.
super hot.
No, I did fucking the Sultan.
Yeah, he was pretty fucking tight too. Tight ass booty cheeks.
Praise Allah. Anyway, no, this looks fucking great.
Well, whatever. I'm gonna be playing this. My attempt is going to be every time I die, I'll take a drink. I will have to change that if the deaths come fast and furious. But for
I'm
now,
sure they're going
Shit-based.
to.
but for
This week's
now,
gonna be shit-based, folks.
most likely.
Well,
Whatever.
how about let's space it out first until we get a better grip of
No, I
situation
feel
here.
like I gotta get a bit tipsy at the beginning of this just so I can get in the groove, and then the slowdown happens.
I feel like every one of the Disney games, even out of the newer ones like Brave and Ratatouille, you need to be a little fucked up in order to play it.
You get in the groove. I get in the groove.
Well, I was about to say, like, I have a weird feeling that you're not gonna remember to go slower.
Yeah.
No, I think this is a game too, if I recall, where like you have to kind of once you get the motions of going through things, you have to kind of speed run it to succeed. Like you have to keep going. It's like Donkey Kong
Okay.
in that respect.
Something like that, if I
Yeah,
remember
Donkey
right.
Kong.
Yeah.
But anybody in the chat, because this I don't know. Is everything sound okay? I don't think you can hear the game very much, and that's kind of intended. But if you can hear a little
You
bit of
got,
the then that's
You
good.
jerking, you jerking an alpha in the chat. What's up, guys? I'm
What's up, guys?
Hey,
How?
I'll wait
where's
for them to
JP?
wait for them to
He went
respond.
to take a piss, probably.
We'll wait for JP to get back, but I know we're going to go over a couple different lists of things, and we can go any topic. Or if somebody in the chat has some topic you want us to discuss or a list you want us to go through, then we can. Like, what's your favorite list? And then we can go through that.
Pulled up a list of.
I'm gonna be relatively brain dead, so I apologize for being useless on this stream.
I pulled up a list of the top 20 greatest movies of all times, and
shit.
Google has put an AI list together, which searched
What?
about 1,000 websites.
Oh, it's going to all be Rick Robot movies.
It's gonna be like
Trust me,
Titanic
it's
and shit.
really good.
Actually,
Titanic.
looking at this list, it is actually a pretty good list. However, some I have not seen. So,
Man, Jesus, I didn't think fucking Wall-E was gonna make the top 10, but here we are.
Have you seen Terminator? I really like Skynet.
Jesus Christ, so many fucking Terminators.
eh,
Wow, Gundam Wing is on here. This is weird.
there's only two movies involving robots on this list.
Numbers 1 and
So-
2.
Now I'm gonna start
Yeah.
from the bottom. I'm gonna start from the bottom and go up.
Okay,
Started
so this is
from
the AI
bottom.
list or the.
This is the list that was compiled by AI, going over
Okay.
like 1,000 websites, and
Okay.
it's only the top 20. There
And
is
what
one
ye-
where you can do the top 100, but I was like,
What-
no, we
what-
don't have time
Oh
for that.
gosh.
What year was this made?
It's generated right now, so this
Oh
was
fuck. Okay.
right
Jesus.
this minute,
Okay.
according to several websites.
All right. Let's do this.
We gotta wait for JP to get back on that. But
God damn
the first one that I'm going to read off, as I said, I'm going to go from the bottom to the top. First one is On the Waterfront.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen it.
No, I have no idea. The fucking number 20 is
I
on
know the
water.
name,
I've
but
never
it's-
From
I know of the
1950
name.
It's from 1954, and it looks like it has Marlon Brando in it.
Yeah. Sounds
weird,
sounds
alright.
familiar.
Marlon Brando was in like
Yeah.
everything for about 20 years,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
and then he
Look
was
at me,
in,
mother-
then he was in
He
Doctor
was
Monroe.
Superman's dad.
He was in the
Look at me,
island of
mother-
Doctor Monroe. And he looked like a
He
fucking
was
powdered
in
donut.
Let's see if
He
I
was
can get
in
a description of this without
Don
losing
Juan
the
DeMarco.
Look at me, I'm on the waterfront.
Yeah.
Man, did you see the island of Doctor Monroe?
No.
And he was
No.
like okay, so he's in that movie and he insists on having this little miniature, this dwarf guy with him at all times. It is the most fucking weird ass movie. He's dressed in like he's got like a Hawaiian
That's where they-
shirt on, and he's
That's where they got
Write
the
this
idea
list
for.
down so that we
That's
can...
where they got.
Go ahead.
That's where they got the idea for the mad scientist from South Park from is Dr. Monroe.
yeah, and you can see it, the guy with the asses,
Oh,
because
Yeah.
he's like painted white, like whiter than powder white, and he looks
yeah.
like a fucking powdered donut, and he's wearing this big ass fucking Hawaiian shirt the whole time, and he barely moves in the movie, and I think it was like contractually, it was like, if I'm gonna be in this shit, I'm sitting down and give me my dwarf.
I just took a massive hit, and so I'm just gonna space out for a few moments here. I'll be right back.
Boy, he was freaking big at that time. Dude, he's a big guy.
I think he was doing more than drinking, because good
Yeah.
lord.
Yeah,
The
just
Godfather was the Godfather of eating. Holy shit!
give me that mashed potato.
Look what they did to my
It
boy.
just, every time they had the Godfather, it reminds me of the Goodfellas, the Good Feathers, and they had the God Pigeon.
Oh yeah, I did
Yeah, I
that.
don't
That was
remember
fun.
that.
Marlon Brando.
Yeah.
Yeah, for all the
doing?
shit, we'll
What the-
say he's actually a pretty
what
good
the
actor.
spaghetti?
But I feel like as he got older, he just completely gave up. And like all the,
Fuck you.
the stories I heard about him is like
Yeah.
he wouldn't learn his lines. They just like give him something that would have his
Oh, that was
script in
every
front of
movie
him.
he was in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard that too.
We need
We're
to
talking about Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando.
Yeah.
Witches in a
And that was also one of my things. Is like, who is your like top 5 character? So I like doing lists and then discussing them.
That's what we're starting here. This is a AI generated list by Google of the top 20 greatest movies ever made.
Okay, but we're gonna do 20. Is that what we're gonna do? We're gonna do 20.
Just for this one.
I can do
We
that.
could do
I can
less
do-
for other lists.
That's
Um,
fine. Are you gonna play this fucking game, or are you
Yeah, I'm
just
just gonna start it right now. Hold on, it's like coming in at a smaller size than anticipated.
gonna... Oh, did you guys? So I watched the WWE Legends premiere tonight, and I have to say it's probably one of the best documentaries they've ever done. Whoever does these Legends documentaries is great.
Difficulty. I don't remember that being a thing. Oh god. How do I go back? Oh no.
There is no going.
All right, I'm good to go with the list to beginning of this game. We don't have to learn it.
Heather's still writing it down. So, is that in order?
This is gonna be the order we use.
Mm,
I'm reading from the bottom up.
start from
Really? With the fucking
That's Simba.
the meow?
Oh god, I already got injured.
Damn. Fuck you.
Doing this so that we can search movies that we don't actually know.
Oh.
Did you
By
just
the title.
die? You like disappeared into him.
He got pricked. Fucking.
What are you doing?
I'm learning the controls. There's a way to roll. Oh god. What the
Yeah, there's a way they're rolling to him.
Marty, roll it as it is, man. Don't fucking.
When you get running fast, that's how the screen has to catch up to what you're doing.
Sweet Jesus.
How do you play this? How do you roll?
How do you play the game?
Oh, that is stupidly hard.
You've done it 2 times. without
I know,
problem.
but you have to hold right as the D-pad. You have to hold it right and press it down at the same time.
You have to hold the
Oh,
right
yeah, that's
down
like a
on
fucking
the
computer.
D-bag.
On your D-bag.
What? What?
How did that?
That's what it sounded like you said. It sounded like you said you got to hold R while you hold down on your D-bag.
Alright, that was more than 20. Goddamn. Alright, never mind.
Well, you can throw those extra 20 in there. There's extra ones.
I'm still
But
going
what
to
is this
Witcher.
greatest
Fuck
movies
basement.
of all time list?
Yes.
Look, it's gonna be you in about 3 drinks.
Hold on.
Cool.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why.
I just want to see this list. This looks like a list of oldest movies ever made.
Yeah, if it's like everything from the fucking house, if it's everything from like the fucking 50s and 60s, I won't know any of them.
It's not all. It's mixed in.
Excuse me.
Really? Bug fucking exploded when I hit it.
These movies, some of these I don't even fucking know.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
that's why I wrote it down, so this way in case we lose this list, I have it here. Alright,
Cool.
So the first one I mentioned was On the Waterfront, and it looks like it had Marlon Brando in it.
Oh, the jump is terrible.
They said they don't know if they've seen it. So...
I have not seen it.
I've nope, I've not.
I know of it. I've never seen it.
I know the name, and that's it.
I've been on a waterfront.
Alright, dock worker Terry Malloy had been... It is Marlon Brando. Holy shit, I am good at picking out faces. Had been an up-and-coming boxer until local mob boss Johnny Friendly persuaded him to throw a fight. When a longshoreman is murdered before he can testify about Freddy's control of the Hoboken waterfront, Terry teams up with the dead man's sister Edie and the streetwise priest Father Barry to testify himself against the advice of of Friendly's lawyer, Terry's soldier brother Charlie.
my waterfront.
Well, okay. I've never seen it.
Yep, no fucking clue.
Right, next one on the list, I know none of you have seen, but I have seen. Actually, a couple of you might have seen it. City Lights with
Never
Charlie Chaplin.
Nope.
I know of it.
I've never seen it.
I know of it. I've not seen
Yeah,
it,
I
but
know of it. Yeah.
Sunset Boulevard. It looks like it's.
I'm doing up to read the plot of everything.
I just want to see
Where's that?
who's in it.
Fuck.
You're gonna fucking die now.
It's William Holden
I have no idea who that guy is.
and Jack Webb. Everybody remembers him from the original Dragnet.
Dragnet. Yep.
I don't know his name, but I know who he is.
And Buster Keaton's in it too. Holy shit!
Who the fuck is that guy?
Another what? Another
Silent movie actor.
Yep.
I
then
did
we
not know
got-
that.
Chinatown
I've seen that one.
That's got
with Jack Nicholson as a
Nicholson.
private eye.
Nicholson.
Faye Dunaway.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know that one.
It's of that. Those old. It's a modern take on those old private eye fucking movies
Take
that
us
they
away,
did back
basement.
in the 50s and 60s. That's all Chinatown is.
Is that okay? So what? That was what, number 18?
I don't know.
Actually, I was probably more like number 23 because this list went farther than 20.
Oh,
But it's
fucking
not
all right.
that much farther.
Gotcha.
Raging Bull is next.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
I've seen that
it.
movie, but
Yep.
it's good.
Alright. It's okay.
It's one of the better Al Pacino movies.
Agreed.
Lawrence of Arabia is
That's
next.
where.
Yep.
Well,
Seen that one.
going back to Raging Bull, that's where
You talking to me?
Joe Pesci got his start, isn't it? Wasn't he the Raging Bull?
Oh,
No.
yeah, was Taxi Driver
Robert De
boxer.
Niro.
Raging
was,
Bull is
Robert
Robert
De
De
Niro,
Niro,
right?
yeah.
But he is taxi driver / boxer. That's where that whole fucking "you talking to me"
Well,
shit
it's
came from.
it's the story. The Raging Bull is the story of. It's a true story.
What the fuck?
Of a boxer, I know.
And I
The game fucking froze and cheated me at all. No! I remember this level.
I looked away for a second, looked up, and just heard Basement scream, and then just saw 5 bugs caught.
Yeah, it froze on them. So it's like shit.
Oh, fucking shit.
That's going to be your night. Next
well,
one
there
on
you
the list is Apocalypse Now.
Good movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Really
Really
good.
good movie.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different movie then. I would not think it would be that high up, but okay.
So Apocalypse Now had Martin Sheen and Marlon Brando. Marlon Brando was the bad guy in this.
Oh, I am thinking of a completely different movie. Okay.
Yeah, this is
And-
from 1979.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
About
No.
Vietnam, but not
It
being
had
about
the
Vietnam.
it had the famous line by Robert Duvall as the Americans, the cavalry landed on the shore. And bombs were going off around him, and he said, "I love the smell of napalm in the morning."
Yep.
That movie.
It's a good movie.
Next is a bit of a cheat, because the next one on this list is the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
I don't think there were.
They're 100% in there.
Yeah.
Are
Just for making them alone and have it be. That's still probably the best fantasy movie made.
Got off your cock too early. Swing on the rhino's asshole.
Next.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Next is Star Wars: A New Hope.
Ooh. Interesting. Okay.
Gets even better, because according to this list, Raiders of the Lost Ark beat A New Hope.
That's terrible.
I disagree with that. I think it should be the other way around.
I would put the other way around. I don't even know if I would I like Indiana Jones. Oh God!
It should be Indiana Jones would be more like top 30 versus top 20.
Star Wars is more culturally relevant.
So
Jesus Christ.
Indiana Jones is a good.
It's a good adventure
But-
movie.
I don't think it's as good as Star Wars is.
It's not.
It's not.
Which they corrected
No, that's what I'm
themselves
saying.
they corrected themselves by putting The Empire Strikes Back next.
That one is better.
That's weird that they combined all of the Lord of the Rings movies now.
Or
That
broke
if
up
they're
Star
not
Wars?
doing it
Yeah.
for others,
Broke up
Yeah,
Star Wars
that is
series, yeah.
odd.
it's kind of fucked up.
Does anyone else think that Ostrich is a bit off?
Yeah.
He's gay as fuck. You know it.
Next
France.
is Vertigo,
Up.
1958.
You doubled up.
Ever
Bye,
seen?
Simba.
Vertigo. I don't think
These
I've seen
guys
parts of
run
it.
in. Yeah. Next, we have The Wizard of Oz.
Good movie.
Honestly, nowhere above any of the other ones they mentioned. The Wizard of Oz is alright, but it's not like, I don't know. They'll be like, oh, color. Other than that, the movie's kind of fucking.
You say that now.
what's
but
that
I
hanging
see
on the tree in the
I see
background?
One movie here that how the fuck did that beat that? How did that beat Wizard of Oz?
That's what I think of when I think of Wizard of Oz.
Next is Gone with the Wind.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
a
yep.
good movie, really good movie.
Then we have Angry Men.
12 Angry Men?
Nope, just Angry Men.
The fuck is that?
It's black and white movie by Sidney Lumet.
Never.
No
Sure,
fucking
not
clue on
12
that one.
Angry
Is
Men?
that about a jury?
That's 12 Angry Men.
Yeah.
That is they took out the 12 on this list.
How dare they? Fucking AI.
Yeah,
I'm surprised they didn't take the men out.
We watched that back in high school. It's really good.
Fucking suck a dick. Sorry.
Then we have Goodfellas.
It's a good movie.
There you
That
go.
is. I really like
Yep.
that movie. It's probably one of my favorite mob movies. One of the best
Why
ones.
are we bothering Rafiki when he's trying to just take a shit?
It was. A Space Odyssey is next.
I didn't care for that movie.
Mm.
2001.
That was not a favorite of mine, but I can understand it being on the list.
Then we have The Shawshank Redemption.
Never
Oh
Good movie.
shit! Did not think that would make. I mean, that's one of my favorite
Well,
movies.
it's
I
like
did
the
not think it
highest
would get
rated
up that
movie of
high.
all time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
man.
here's why I really hate this list, and I don't know how this movie beat The Wizard of Oz, but we have The Dark Knight.
Come on.
Ah, well, you know how. A bunch of fucking pubescent guys were like, he's so cool!
How
Never
that
hockey pads.
A New Hope is laughable.
How that beats fucking Gone
How
with
that
the
beats
Wind.
anything on this list.
See,
so
The Dark
far.
Knight's it's a pretty good movie, but it's not.
I would.
I don't
I
even
would
think it's my
argue
favorite
that-
superhero movie, to be honest.
I was about to say. I think that think Dark Knight is definitely one of the top 5 best superhero movies ever made.
Or
though.
comic book movies.
Yeah.
I would say it's in the top 5. I think top 3 for me personally. I think Spider-Man 2 is also up there myself, just a personal opinion. But
Spider-Man 3.
uh,
So good.
and then wait, and then of course there was the box office mega smash. That was the Marvels.
Smashing. Oh fuck.
Next on the list, we have Seven Samurai.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I've never
I've never
seen it.
I've heard
seen
of
it.
that one.
I was planning on watching it, but then I never got
If
it.
it's anything like the last samurai movie we watched.
Then we have
Amazing.
Psycho.
What?
Psycho?
We have Psycho.
It's all right.
Oh,
I think
okay.
I wouldn't.
Yep,
I actually
yep.
wouldn't put Psycho above some of the other movies. This is like, I mean, this is just personal preference. It belongs on the list, but I don't know if I'd
It's
put it
not
above
that
some of
high.
the other. But I think
It does not
people.
go in fourth place. No.
I think people overvalue. Like, I mean, it's different because if you were watching it, if you were in that era of film and it came out, then it's like it's a completely something different, and that's going to set a trend, and it's going to be super popular, and it's going to be culturally or time-wise relevant.
I think it
But,
was
like-
pivotal in the importance of like the horror genre and filmmaking 100%. Like it
Not
was
even
it was,
that. It also, like Jaws,
Ed.
it gave us a very memorable soundtrack with the at the beginning.
I think it should be the remake on the list instead.
well, I mean,
I'm kidding, by the way.
I was about to say it should be every fucking remake of everything.
Fuck.
That, oh, and you did.
I saw
Yeah.
the shot-for-shot remake.
Drink
is-
up, basement.
How
is
in the
why.
fuck do you beat this guy?
Well, I beat him before,
You have to wait till he tires out, then you have to
But
jump on him.
but they don't give you enough screen space.
They don't.
Oh yeah, it's the game's
All
fault.
right,
There you
next
go.
on the list, we have Citizen Kane coming in at number 3.
Mm.
Okay.
Then number 2 is Casablanca.
I've
Yep.
heard of it.
I've seen it.
Lovely Bogart movie.
I've seen these.
And of course, I had a feeling this would be the case. Number 1 is the original Godfather.
Honestly, I don't know. I have problems with The Godfather. I remember being like really into movies at the time and watching a bunch of older movies and like not movies from my generation. And I was excited to watch The Godfather. And I was so fucking bored at the time.
You know what?
I tried to
Thank
watch the
Christ.
trilogy and I'm
It's
like,
a
man,
very
this
slow
is
burn.
slow as
Oh
fuck.
my god! Thank Christ, I'm not the only one who thought this because I was gonna say was like, look, no
Show
disrespect,
the message.
it's just not my fucking thing. Like it was
Yeah.
just not my cup of tea at all. Like I don't think it was a bad movie. I am not.
It's one of those
It's
things
not-
where
you
I
have to-
can respect the movie, but I don't
Right.
have to technically like it.
Fucking thing is, I love the Departed. It's basically like just a Boston version of.
Well, The
fucking
Departed is
Godfather.
so
It's a-
much better paced than Godfather.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a bunch of
Yeah.
other things, but and then also personal preference and whatnot. But yeah, just Godfather for me, I could. My dad loved it. I could not get behind it.
It has a great premise.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's bad.
And
It's
it's
just,
a
I
great
know it's not my
story.
thing.
They say it's one of Marlon Brando's greatest roles ever, but I don't know if I can get behind. It bored me.
It
Yeah,
was a
same.
very slow burn. That's why.
I didn't hate it, but it bored me. I have to be in the mood to just want to just sit and watch a movie like that. You know, I can't sit and watch a movie that doesn't have some sort of action in it.
Yeah.
I mean, what you see, I'm sure there's killings in it, but it's boring.
It's one of those movies. It's that movie where he wakes up with a fucking horse head in the bed.
Yeah, there's more action. There is more action in Goodfellas than there is in Godfather.
Yeah.
There's more action in Get Shorty than there is in this movie.
I get the appeal behind it. Like there's certain
It's that
genres
behind
and like
the scenes look at mobsters, which in little Easter egg for everybody else, the bodyguard Marlon Brando had in that movie was an actual mobster bodyguard.
I mean, I you know, I can understand like the importance, like the impact that the movie like The Godfather had. Yeah, it just wasn't just was not my thing. Just did not.
I feel like it's one of those movies, and this is where I struggle sometimes. Fuck off, game. Where I
And
struggle
also-
sometimes.
I was gonna say, and also I also know that like my taste is not necessarily the best in everything. So you know, not that I am like some sort of fucking gatekeeper of any type, any way, shape, or form.
Where I struggle
And you're
though
going
with
right back where you were.
where I struggle with some movies, like especially ones that are like people love them and the world loves them. I have to be in the mood to watch that type of movie to fully appreciate it. Trying to force myself to watch something just because it's like, oh, I've got the time now, and then I'm like watching it and it's like, oh god, this is fucking killing me. I should like it. Why don't I? It sucks, but it's true. This part is impossible in this game. I'm just gonna say that.
Yes.
Swinging off the anus.
Why'd you grab it, you fucking pussy?
I was waiting for it to come up.
Oh, thank God you have to go all the way fucking back there.
Soon I will.
He will after this.
Why? You just-
Now, what would you guys like? What are your kind of favorite movies outside of that list?
So
Oh,
my
Jesus.
top 5, of course, number 5 is probably
Yeah. The basement is getting drunk. Oh no!
number 5 for me is probably episode 6 of Star Wars. Number 4 is
You mean Return of the Jedi?
yes.
Yeah.
Number-
Basement, you're right over there.
Yeah, I'm just restarting.
Quiet rage.
Number 4 is God, that's hard, man. Bambi.
Those are
For the Duck
curveball there.
Yeah, it told a great story. I thought it told a pretty good story. Number 3 for me is episode 4.
It's fucking Darth Vader on the line.
Oh no, I was just taking a deep breath because I was.
Forgot to breathe. I know it happens for
Yeah.
the best of us.
Episode 4 is number 3. Number 2, I don't know. That one's hard for me because because Empire Strikes Back is my number 1.
Well, I guess you don't have to number them. Just like some
My
movies that
number-
weren't on the list that deserve to be.
Harry Potter
Yes.
series. I'm gonna do this. With all the Star Wars movies, I'm lumping them together. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. They're top 5 for me. Harry Potter's top 5, all of them, the entire story, because you can't just talk about one movie and not talk about the others.
So it's at this point that I wish that JP was working in a Blockbuster like video rental store where he had his own wall of like JP's picks, and then like there's this fucking random assortment of these things all in one fucking wall.
Behind the green, I loved Behind the Green Door.
Sorry. Oh, fuck you, Gabe.
Oh.
Just throw me.
Oh no!
Just fucking bring me back to where I started. The X button doesn't work half the time. Fuck this game. I love it.
Well, it's also emulated for fucking PlayStation from Nintendo, so it's gonna be difficult.
Little Tom fuckery.
So
I
what's
love
your
the
number one,
Wizard of
JP?
My number 1? Well, my number 1
Yeah.
favorite movie of all time is Empire Strikes Back.
Nice.
But no, Platoon. Platoon is the greatest movie
That's a really
I've
good
ever
movie.
seen. I've ever seen, and I can speak on that because I've heard the stories of my dad, and when he says that Platoon is as close to real what it was like in Vietnam, you know that Oliver North hit it on the fucking head. If he has somebody that lived it, said it was
Oh,
pretty
fuck
close to
my booty hole.
the only thing that he said was more Hollywood was when the Barnes and but the dynamic between
Beat
Barnes,
it.
the dynamic between Barnes and
Sheen.
Noble
Noble.
and Willem Dafoe, that happened over there, but it didn't go as far as they took it in the movie. There was a wish that somebody would fucking do that, but it never came to fruition. But my dad said that movie, and that's why when I watch that movie, I watch it like I feel like I'm there watching that movie. You know what I mean? That's why I love that movie. And I'll never not. I can watch that movie over and over and over again and not get sick of it. But anyway, I'm sorry. I went on a rant.
No, Platoon's a good movie.
Very good.
Yeah, it's how you know you like something when you rant about it. She like
It's
defended
but
them.
I went okay. So when I seen that movie, I was 13, 14, right? And I'm thinking, I seen it in the theater. We actually went to the drive-in. You know, the where you could sit in your car and watch it. My dad took us to that movie. He said the only way you can get the actual feel is watching that movie outside under the stars. And you do. If you feel like you are fucking there. It is so good. But it's because for me, there's a story behind it, and it's so real.
Yes.
There we go.
You know what I mean?
I died.
So that's why. For me. But anyway.
It's so deflating. I'm sorry. Oh.
Anyway.
At least you got the one up.
Anyway.
What other movies are out there that are really good? It's hard though, because I find like everything's kind of on a lot of the movies I like are on like the cusp of greatness, but they're not technically in my top 10. There's a lot of them out there.
I have yet to watch Oppenheimer, but I have said that I do want to watch
I
it.
saw it.
Same.
I saw it. It was all right. It's too It's too long. It's just too fucking long.
I've heard
It's
that
like
as a
3
common
hours.
complaint too.
But it's also like a lot of the movie takes there is, I think if the movie's 3 hours long, an hour of it is very good, and you can or it's good. You can tell like someone that's really good at their fucking craft made that movie.
Right.
It's just I personally don't like biopics anyway, but it just got bogged down for me in like a lot of the like side details, the side plots that I didn't give a shit about. No, they just go through these side plots of like, oh, it was a time when there was Communist Party and they were doing this and this and this. And it's like, well, yeah, but we're here to watch the making of the fucking bomb, man. Stop giving me these side plots. And they're essential to the story, but I found them to be off-putting or boring.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what he did with The Dark Knight as well, because it's Christopher Nolan. He did all those side stories and stuff that could have tied in. So that's really what he's good at.
Cool. Oh, you fucking dipstick sucker. Okay, good.
But anyway.
Oh
no. Oh
Again.
shit! It's not even giving me prompts.
It's
Nope.
not gonna. Ooh. Now? Now? Oh, ho, ho, you sneaky bitch.
Oh, that's just cruel.
That's fucking nasty.
Yeah.
Wow.
Enemies beware. Oh, thank the Lord.
Checkpoint. I was going to say checkpoint for the love of Christ.
Oppenheimer. What was the other movie that the fucking Tears of the Moon Kingdom or whatever the fuck it's called?
Oh, Flowers of the Kingdom Moon.
I watched that movie too.
Moon.
Same fucking thing. Long as shit. Like I don't know what the like desire to make every movie 4 hours long for like no reason. If you can't tell, the thing is, if you can't, well, it doesn't need to be fucking 4 hours. There's no excuse, honestly. Like, if you can't make an entertaining movie in 2 hours, you shouldn't be making movies. I'm sorry, it's just fucking.
Yeah, it's there's a trend that they'll either get really long or really short because the audience will get. They'll do too long movies and then the audience gets tired of it, so then they go back to short movies. Then people say it's not long enough, then they go back to long movies.
I don't mind a long movie. Wait, what am I doing? I don't mind a long movie, but it has to like keep my interest, right? It just it did not.
Okay.
There's too much going on. The same thing happened with that movie. They get involved in these court cases and shit, and it's just like, you know how fucked up that movie is.
I do not.
Okay, so I know they intended this movie to be longer than it even was. The whole part that they wrap up the story at the end is done in a play. Because they're like, we got to get through this real fast. We can't tell you.
Yeah.
But, like, that to me was so disappointing. I'm like, okay, why? You're making a movie. If you want it to make a play, make a play.
Yeah.
How do I get to where I'm going?
You have to roar at the monkeys till they toss a certain way.
I think you
The
can
purple ones.
only roar at the pink ones. Here we go.
Yeah.
Well, suck my dick. And I just can't wait to be king. You ever thought it was weird because the only way he was going to become king was his dad was going to die? So, like, I just can't wait
till Dad
to die.
dies.
And then dad dies. He's like, Dad?
Yes.
I am not sure.
Sure.
Well, that was the storyline.
Wait, if Mufasa and Scar are the only male lions in the pack, that means that Nala and Simba are. Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Which is how it works.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, does.
Don't quite know what I'm
They're
supposed to do
cuz-nuzzlers.
here.
I think you have to actually get one of the pink ones at the top to drop you
You
down
can't switch the
somewhere
blue
else.
ones?
Oh, what's
Yeah.
I could have
this?
sworn you could have switched the blue ones.
Can I switch
Oh.
ones?
No, you
No.
could only switch to pink.
Oh. That's fucking infuriating.
Yeah,
So you can't. It's not the pink ones.
it is the
It
pink.
is.
But
It is.
Well, the problem is you can't get to one of them. I have no idea how to get there. This guy tosses me up. Oh, never mind. Done. So
There
good
you
at this game. What the fuck's happening?
you passed a 1-up.
Didn't I? Now, can I jump on that log, you think?
You could try. You got
Okay.
plenty of lives.
Oh, man, you don't understand how special they are. to
I
me.
do understand.
Just get off his fucking ass.
Like,
Cool!
I immediately.
So you get that motherfucker and lose it right
What
away.
happened?
Oh, I'm back from where I began. I don't know how I did this.
Where I belong.
Back where I belong.
So Heather, what's your top 5?
Oh,
That's
the
I don't
Crow,
think that counts as a movie.
Well, thank you for that insight. Go ahead.
No, just kidding.
The Crow, The Goonies, Shawshank Redemption, The Green Mile, and The Wizard of Oz.
And you know what?
Nice.
I was just gonna say, she has made me watch Clue like 4 fucking times. I thought you loved that fucking movie.
I do like it, but I only made you watch one. And you didn't even finish watching it.
But you made me watch it. That's my point. Like, I can watch Wizard of Oz all fucking day. I just can't handle the midgets running around going.
They're not all midgets, though. Some of them are kids.
I know, but I
Well,
can't.
Well,
Go ahead.
some of them were just hanging around, really. So
Oh my god. Yeah, okay.
It
It was one guy.
it wasn't even a guy.
Yeah?
Apparently, it was like a stork or something. That they're
But no,
Losing their
somebody
shit.
literally did hang themselves.
yeah. But
It was
then
a show.
MGM when they re-released it, they're like, it wasn't a guy hanging. There was a bird. It's like, fuck off, man. It's some guy who hung himself.
Bird hung himself?
It isn't that well. Okay. They debunked that. It was not a human being.
It was not.
It was not.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. There's only one option. It's not-
Is to die again.
I think I have to. I think I'm in like bad zone.
I love the
No,
The Crow. Is
Yeah.
one of my. The Crow is one of my favorite movies. It's not my top 5, but it's up.
But-
It's in there. It's
What about you, Trek? You keep asking everybody's top 5. Go ahead. And if you say fucking, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so my 5th one is Superman the movie from 1978.
Okay.
4th one is Pokemon the first movie.
Oh my god. Okay.
3rd one is Army of Darkness. 2nd is Big Trouble in Little China. And 1st is Dream Warriors.
Dream on.
So you love shitty movies. Okay. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh,
Oh my god. They have to come back over here anyway, so.
What about you, Connor? What about you?
Do not ask me to think right now.
Think.
Ooh.
It's so hard, honestly. I won't even have an answer for this. To be honest.
It's extremely tricky because I obviously have acquired tastes. So there are a few that some of you guys mentioned that I would definitely put in that top contention. Shawshank Redemption, maybe Army of Darkness or things like that. Stop killing yourself.
Fuck this stupid shit, man.
So I would do like a blend of like the Departed I mentioned earlier. But I also love like a very good comedy, like Step Brothers would be up there for me.
Mm-hmm.
If we went top 10, fucking The Producers would be up there for me.
So
yeah, same thing. So it's kind of tricky, but like I would even, and this might be a little bit of a I can't believe there's better than this. I actually would, for me personally, would put some of the early Saw franchises in there. No, don't. Ooh.
I'm gonna ask you. This isn't even a list thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it kind of is. Give me 3 movies that you could watch over and over and over and never get sick of. I know Basement's fucking. I don't think I could do that.
Jurassic Park immediately.
Oh my god.
Step Brothers, Shawshank Redemption, Dark Knight.
You know what mine are? Internship, Pitch Perfect. I don't know why a movie is. I like how I find the Bumper is the greatest character in that fucking movie. He is the epitome of what I used to fucking be, a dumbass. And Star Wars. I could watch all the movies over and over and over again and not get sick of them.
My 3, The Producers.
Yeah,
This Spaceballs
yeah.
and Rocky Horror Picture Show.
But the top 3, if you could only pick 3 movies.
Only
a very
3.
good pick.
Those are the only 3 movies that I could watch over and over and over and over again.
But see, I would pick all of the Star Wars because then that's 9 fucking movies.
Gee, fuck, oh, that's a cheat. No, but those are good picks, Heather. I would second those.
What about you, Basement?
Oh, what the
You're good. Walk it off.
I have to kill both of these motherfuckers
now.
Yep.
3 movies that you could watch.
Jurassic Park for sure is up there. I can watch so many movies over and over and over again. To be honmy
same.
Give me a second. I gotta focus on this part. Unfortunately.
What about you, Trek?
Oh,
It's my top 3: Dream Warriors, Big Trouble in Little China, and Army of Darkness.
You are a weird man.
Those are the 3 I grew up, especially Big Trouble in Little China. I grew up watching that.
You are a weird man.
fucking roll doesn't work with the damn in this game. Like,
What about you?
fucking big little pussy.
I'm not supposed to ask Connor because he doesn't.
He already mentioned his 3.
Let's throw this
Did he?
controller
I
against
didn't
the
hear him.
fucking wall.
Yeah, that's 3.
What were they? I like how nobody answers me.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying. Yeah.
Not you.
Not you, Connor.
No, I don't care. Trek said he said his 3 already, and I'm like, well, what are the 3? He's probably stepped away.
I said Dark Knight, Shawshank Redemption, and Step Brothers.
Okay, I didn't hear.
How you protect against that? Fucking flying in from the side of the screen.
You run away.
I can't. I gotta fight both of them.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Okay.
Except Jurassic Park.
Yeah, Jurassic Park is one I can watch over and over and over again.
Cat, look at Simba's face.
Comedy wise, Super Bad. It's a really fun movie.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's tough, man.
the thing is, I like The Thing, the movie. I don't know if I'd want to watch it 1,000 times, but I've seen
I
it
can
like
watch
5
it
or
2
6
3
times.
I can watch it 2 or 3 times, but then I need a break.
I was going
I could
with like
interchange,
different genres because I'd prefer. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I was kind of in the same boat. Like, I give me the first Saw movie or like something like that.
Yeah. If I had to pick a comedy, it would be The Great Outdoors.
That was a good movie.
You got this, Baseman. You got
enjoyed it.
this.
According to Gina, it's ancient.
Die,
So I'm like,
bitch.
yeah, thanks, Gina.
No.
You got this. You got this. And
He's dead.
yep, one down.
Oh, they both died. They're
They
both
were
died.
together.
Oh, they're both died. Do you, Hasbro?
Can I go back up there? Yeah, I guess that would. Okay, come on. That's easily making that
You
jump.
can't go back up there.
There's no going back.
You've made a choice. You've made a choice. Get back. You made a choice. Nope. You're gonna. Oh, you got fucking got it. You still made your choice.
Come on. You gotta go potty.
Do it.
Okay.
I do.
Apparently that's a yes.
Oh,
Oh, fuck
there's
this
no bones
shit.
about it. Oh shit.
What would everyone's top 5 TV shows be?
Oh,
Simpsons would be up there for me.
Stargate Atlantis.
Actually, maybe even South Park too. I think those would definitely be up there for top 2.
No, I'm weird with my TV shows and what I actually watch.
Yeah, samesies.
For me, it'd be Stargate Atlantis, MacGyver,
I put Breaking Bad.
and Breaking Bad. Yeah.
I got Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones. Thing is, I'm only looking at like shows that are done. There's a lot of shows going on currently.
I literally
that
can't
I
remember what I
enjoy.
just said.
Oh god, I almost died. That's
Well,
just
I literally just can't remember what the ones I just picked.
you picked Breaking Bad, and I think that's it.
No, I picked 2 others.
Pick The Simpsons and South Park. as
South
well.
Oh, so yeah, Simpsons and South Park. Yeah, that was it. Yes. Shit.
Favorite
Oh,
TV show.
this is some horseshit. Fuck you. That was garbage fest.
I'd say my top 5 TV shows, going from 5 to 1, will probably be.
Oh, 5? I only gave 3.
I could do 3. Probably
Thank
3
God.
would.
No, no.
Go ahead.
Probably 3 would be Doctor Who. 2 would be Pokemon, and 1 would be Smallville.
Somebody
Oh,
save me.
You are a weird man.
Hey, it's
I've
what I
been
grew up
in
with,
the
man.
ass basement. Somebody save
You grew
me.
Without- Smallville was made in like
2001 to 2011.
2009.
That's okay.
2001.
No.
2001.
Yeah.
How old were you?
Old enough to like
I
Smallville.
was 22.
You were grown up then.
Definitely didn't grow up with it.
Well, no, but I mean, like there was something that I watched from week to week, never got tired of.
I don't know how. But anyway,
Smallville was actually pretty good. I watched.
No, it wasn't.
I think I watched most of it or some of it.
stop encouraging. It
No,
wasn't
for
good.
like for what it wasn't that bad.
The only thing I didn't like was the ending.
I didn't finish the story.
It's Cody Rhodes.
It just wasn't a fan of the ending. Then again,
Fuck.
And again,
We have reached that
Never
point of the night, ladies and
endings,
gentlemen.
Like the series finales are always failures.
Not Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad was exceptional.
We
Season
never got to
finale.
finish that, so I don't know.
Oh, so good. It
What?
just gets better and better and better. Breaking Bad might be the best television show ever made, I think. As I just drop into a pit of despair.
I'd say the it's honorable mention, but Buffy will probably have a good series finale.
Guess what, guys? We're going back to the beginning.
So
Oh, no.
my top three TV shows of all time.
Yes.
WWE Raw.
If
It
you
is.
were-
It is. It is. It's one of them. It's been the longest. It's kept me engaged for fucking. When did it debut? Since 1993.
93. Yep.
Basement's gonna hate it, but Big Bang Theory.
Yep. You're right. I do hate it.
That's a good show. I like that show.
And
Bazinga! Fucking
I'm gonna
shoot myself in
say-
the head with the shotgun.
this is gonna Knight Rider.
That was a good show.
Watched that. I watched every episode of that. The most dramatic thing that happened, and one of the great storylines was the Knight Rider versus the fucking Goliath, the semi truck.
Yeah.
Remember that? Yeah. It
Oh, I
was
think
so
it's the
good.
versus the Daywalker.
Ooh, how do I make
If
that?
we went top, if we were gonna stick with top 5, mine would be Stargate Atlantis, MacGyver, and shit. What did I say was my third one?
What was that Showtime show about? Like, oh, I'm
Porn.
trying to remember now. Yeah, no, that was that was the last one. Like that one.
No, like every Showtime? Or was it,
Yeah.
okay.
Right.
Skinamax?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that would be in the top 5 for sure.
I would throw in Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Nice.
I would choose
Oh,
Are You Afraid of the
fucking
Dark
that.
over Goosebumps.
Canada.
original series?
Yeah.
What?
The original series?
It was a Canadian show. Okay.
You know what I didn't appreciate, but I appreciate more.
Oh, wait.
I seen the dinosaurs.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
That was a good show.
That's top 10 for me for sure.
Kind of like
That was a good
nightmare
one.
fuel at times.
It was, but
The ending to that one was pretty good, I thought.
it was literally the comet hitting Earth.
Yeah.
No, that was just
No,
They all
the-
died.
It was the other. No, it wasn't the comet. It was,
was-
the climate change thing.
Yeah.
Ice Age.
Mm-hmm.
Not your mama.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say.
And hold on, I got one more.
Oh, cool.
Sequest.
Yeah. That was another one of my favorites.
Heather, I actually did
Wait, you
not
mean Ryan?
did not mind why I didn't care for it, but then Heather was watching it and I was working from home and I had no choice but to fucking sit there and watch it, which I did. So she put it on and I'm like,
Minigames
and I got to the point, when are you gonna turn on fucking Sequest?
First off, that minigame sucks.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like as soon as the
Bugs.
bug
Yeah.
is missed, you're fucked.
Yeah. Second, JP, do you mean with that show you just mentioned? Are you talking about Ryan?
Right? Oh, I hate you.
No, Sequest was something by Steven Spielberg. It was like Roy Scheider.
I hate you so much.
Get it?
Ryan Sequest?
Oh gosh. Yeah. That was
Terrible.
actually good.
Anybody have eyes on the chat to see if they put anything in there as their favorites?
Jurgen put Family Matters.
That was a good one.
Alpha put Beavis and Butthead.
No, I was never a
was
Beavis
fine.
and Butthead fan.
Daria. Daria is in my top 10.
Yes.
You know, I actually I'd say like a month and a half ago, I threw on a couple of episodes of Daria just because I wanted the nostalgia.
Yeah.
And man, fuck, some of that stuff is so much smarter than
Than
and
we
better
were at
written
the
than-
time. Yes.
yeah. That I think that Daria does not get the praise it should be.
I never
Yeah.
cared for Daria.
I liked it.
What the fuck is Daria?
It
It was a
was
spin
a
off of Beavis and
young
Butthead.
adult teenage cartoon that was played on
Come on,
MTV
man.
late at night because it
What?
was literally teenage
that world.
of the 90s.
It was a coming of age fucking cartoon. guy.
Yes.
Yeah. It was good. I liked
It was like if you know Aubrey Plaza,
Yeah.
it's basically her
Wow.
as a TV show.
Yeah, that is
That's pretty good
accurate. Yeah.
that is
description,
extremely
yeah.
accurate.
You know what?
Yeah.
I actually like Aubrey Plaza. I think she's fucking hilarious.
Oh shit!
I do
Yeah,
too.
but
She's really good.
she's good in smaller doses. Okay,
Yeah. Very small.
Oh,
Aw.
just fucking drown me.
you got a
Be-
greedy
but
kid.
number
You
4
got
be
a
for me if
greedy
I had to pick a
Yeah,
sports show.
last week's tuna.
basement. I'm going to distract
Ew.
you. Do it. I'm going to distract you.
Cool.
1 up. Or like you need 7 because you're dying all the
Oh
time.
yeah,
Miss.
that was for sure. Oh,
Miss. I'm going to distract you. And miss. 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 You missed. You
Number
got
4
this.
for me would probably be Night Court.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
I
lie.
do
Those
like
hippos
that
are giving you a fucking smug attitude, be like, "Fuck you, dude."
And number 5 will probably be Quantum Leap because I love that show.
Basement, look, the hippos are like giving you the smuggest fucking.
He's gonna die. Fucking dipshits. Fuck you. Never gonna be
Like,
Prince.
you gonna
Okay.
make it? You gonna make it? Yeah, you think
Like-
you're gonna make
You
it?
guys,
Beginning of the
You
movie,
guys
they all
do-
bow down to me. Now look at them.
would you guys do top 5
I'm gonna
cartoons?
ask
So we
this.
could do that.
I'm gonna ask this question. It is a wrestling related question. What is so funny?
Basement's laughing, or Connor's laughing because Basement keeps dying. He's also trying to hide fucking
What the fuck was
tigers
that?
from too.
Fuck,
This
I might as
is-
well just chug beer.
This
You were the one who said you were gonna drink with every death.
That's what I keep saying.
so this will be a one, and if it goes into wrestling, whatever. What is your top 5 best in-ring performers of all time?
Sorry, Connor, you really got to think now.
Connor, you're fucked.
Yep,
Oh,
one more
God.
time.
In-ring performers of all time.
Top 5 in-ring performers of all time.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat,
Okay.
Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Okay.
2.
It's not gonna work for me, brother.
Yeah, he ain't on the list.
Surprise, surprise.
He's my top 5 one of my. He's my Mount Rushmore. He's on my Mount Rushmore.
He
That's
is my Mount Rushmore.
Randy Orton,
Yeah. Okay.
and I know you didn't like him, but Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, Eddie's in mine.
I dig. I think I would say he's top 5, but he was really good in ring.
Last one for me.
I got my 5.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm torn between 2 of them, so I'm trying to settle on one.
You can do a tiebreaker. Just tell me who they are.
I am torn between Macho Man Randy Savage and Diamond Dallas Page.
I'm surprised you don't have Ric Flair on there.
Well, you said in-ring performer.
Yeah. If you don't have Ric Flair in your top 5, I don't know what the fuck you're smoking.
I don't have Flair in my
You're
top
gonna
5.
put. I'm just gonna tell you, if you're gonna put Ricky the Dragon Steamboat on there, you need to put fucking Ric Flair on there because Ric Flair is a better worker than Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Just saying.
Ooh, that's tough.
I'm not saying your top 5
Yeah,
is
it was.
it because it's a pretty good top 5 because a couple of them are in there.
Mhm.
Randy Orton is fucking definitely for sure one of them. Ric Flair, Triple H, Undertaker, and Arn Anderson. Of guys that I've ever seen work, those are my top 5. In-ring performers.
All right.
Track. Give Basement
Stone-
Connor some more time.
Stone Cold's number 1.
Oh fuck!
Mhm.
He's not on my list, Basement.
Okay, I know it's your list, but you really think he was a great in-ring performer?
Oh, good story, man. Especially with that Austin versus McMahon. It wasn't just in ring; it was backstage, everything.
It's the dead silence from Basement before and after.
If you're talking, if you're doing top 5 characters of all time, oh fuck, Stone Cold Steve Austin's number 1 or 2.
Basement, you might as well get an IV drip at this point.
Just kill myself.
I think Stone Cold's overrated as an in-ring performer, but I do like his character. I like him overall.
I actually
I'm
think
not
he
talking
is
as-
pretty
I'm not
damn
talking-
good in ring.
Yeah, I'm not talking just as Stone Cold. I'm talking also as the Ringmaster
Oh,
and the Hollywood Blonde
Yeah, but
and Stunning Steve.
his work as Stunning Steve Austin is 10 times better than Stone Cold.
Yeah,
I
just said Stone
disagree.
Cold is a more recognizable name.
You're seriously? He did actual wrestling with Stunning Steve Austin.
Okay, let me.
Yeah,
let me
but you
change
don't
it then.
need to-
Steve,
Well, what the fucking wrestling did? I mean, Ric Flair. Well, Ric Flair basically became a fucking the same type of wrestler as Stone Cold. So like, you can't use like the moves and stuff that they do because everybody eventually turns into 2 moves of doom. But like being able to tell a story in the ring is bigger than any of the movesets they'll ever do. And Stone Cold was
And
really good at
can't-
it.
You're gonna tell me, and I will argue all day with you,
Fuck that.
that Ric Flair is not better than Stone Cold Steve Austin. Come on, man.
No, I'm not saying. That's not what I'm arguing. I'm arguing the fact that you're saying that Stone Cold Steve Austin is not a top 5 in-ring performer.
He's not.
But your reasoning is that he did more
Not
wrestling
Stone
moves
Cold.
when he was
Not
stunning
Stone
Steve
Cold.
Austin.
Stunning Steve Austin.
That
would
doesn't make any
probably
sense to me. I'm sorry, I
Sure
can't.
it does.
No.
Did you ever watch Stunning Steve Austin?
Well, why does nobody give a shit about stunning Steve Austin?
Because his character was bland.
And half of your fucking wrestling thing is your character and how you portray that character in ring.
And that's fine. But nobody gave a shit about him. But his in-ring was way... And he'll tell you this himself. His in-ring was better than it was as Stunning Steve Austin, than it was Stone Cold. They went to 5 moves of doom only because of his neck. Because that's all he could really do.
That's pretty much like everybody, though. Triple H is 5 moves of doom.
I understand. I'm not arguing that point, but he could work if he had to.
So I guess like, you have Triple H in your top 5, but not Stone Cold. That is kind of baffling to me.
No.
okay, so Stone Cold. Well, let's put Steve Austin. Let's put Steve Austin as the different characters.
That was fucking
Um,
actually pretty funny. Yeah, sorry.
So Steve Austin, Randy Savage,
Okay.
Undertaker,
I can agree with that.
Bret Hart,
Mm-hmm.
and we're not supposed to say him, but I'll say Chris Benoit.
Yeah, he was really...
He was really good, yeah.
Wait, who said... Okay, who says you're not supposed... Did I say that? Did anybody on
No,
this
no,
channel
it's just
say
that.
Oh,
I don't give a fuck what people
And was
think.
hey
The
Drake.
guy
Drake.
killed somebody, and I understand it, but come on, man.
Ben was on mine too.
See? And Connor...
Yeah.
And Connor.
Finish your sentence.
People that
I
say...
think because Connor
No,
was high as fuck.
I don't. I'm not going to say that. I agree with some people on why they would keep him off their list,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to sit here and fucking say. I mean, he's not in my top 5, but he's in my top 10 for sure. I can't put him in my top 5 because of who. I don't think we got to see the full potential of Chris Benoit. I really don't.
His family did.
Oh god.
I mean, you're not wrong.
That's
Jesus
such a
Christ.
bad thing to say.
I thought thought he was gonna say the Bowflex did it.
Oh,
So
no, I
oh,
think I
geez,
fucked
here we go again.
Oh god, the instant regret.
I know.
But yeah, Benoit
Uh,
will be number 5 on my list. He was damn good.
He
Like,
was.
jeez.
Can you give me
cool. Oh no.
a list there, Connor?
Oh yeah. I can't give you a particular order of these top 5 right in this
Okay.
exact second, but we're talking just pure in-ring wrestling ability only, correct? Like bell
Yes.
to bell.
Yeah.
Okay. Benoit, Guerrero, Danielson, Angle, and Lesnar.
Kurt Angle. Actually, I can see that. He was fucking incredible at everything.
Yeah,
he did.
he's up. He might even put Triple H out of my top 5.
The 5 of them.
I forgot about him.
The 5, and this is not easy, but the main thing I just tried to remember was moments and matches and memories of matches with these individuals where I'm like, that looked unnaturally smooth. There's no fucking way they were able to pull off whatever the feat was. So like, just like it was like a fucking ballet, like it was like almost perfect. It like pissed me off.
Got my pussy.
When-
And those 5 names kept popping up in my head.
I got my pussy eaten.
Well, whenever I think of Benoit, it reminds me of that match he had with Austin on SmackDown, where he suplexed him like 17 times or something like that.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
Jesus.
What else?
What just happened?
Yeah. Have
Gotta get Fishman.
you haven't given your top 5 yet, Basement.
Hold on.
The finger poke of doom. That's another
God.
I'm talking about.
In ring workers. I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna put them in any order because it's just hard for me right now.
I don't
Same.
care.
I'm gonna
Also
say
Hey, what?
Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair. The 5th one's tough.
Yeah, this was really really fucking hard.
It's hard. It's your
Taker
top
and
5.
Sean would have also been on there too.
I think
if
I'm gonna go
could find a way to
Undertaker
squeeze them in.
for number 5. So even I don't have Stone Cold in it, but I didn't have Triple H either. So I'll live by that and die by that.
And like I said,
I'm
the
just gonna
only
find a list real quick. But go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say the only way I was able to do it, like I said, was I just thought of moments, matches, and memories where it's like these individuals were doing something in a match, or there was a segment or something in the match where I'm like, Jesus Christ, that was like so unnaturally smooth.
What the
Kurt
fuck
and-
tires
and
these
Benoit
pieces of shit
just-
out? I don't understand this fucking game.
Kurt and Benoit specifically, because I've seen them face each other live.
Yeah.
Yeah, just fucking eat my ass for breakfast.
Yum yum, eat him up. Well, he just did.
How are you
Yep,
still
and he did again.
alive? I don't understand, man.
This is of the last 20 years.
Eat your ass. Eat
Oh, here we
your
go.
ass.
Please.
Oh, if I had room for it too, I would also on my list. I'd Sean, Taker, and the Yeti. I would find a way to squeeze the Yeti in there.
I would throw a Luncher Blaze in.
I'm gonna go based off the last 20 years because I think most of the ones that we named off are in there.
The fuck is this?
Honorable mentions. Honorable mentions, and they have these guys as 10, so why they fucking say honorable mentions? Dean Malenko, Jun Akiyama, the Dynamite Kid, Daniel Bryan.
Yep.
Those are the honorable mentions.
Yeah, Brian's
Number
on mine.
9, Chris Jericho, and this is according to Bleacher Report.
Mm-hmm.
Number 9, Chris Jericho.
Mm-hmm.
Number 8, who do you think it is? Bret Hart.
Boo.
But wait, last 20 years.
Last 20 years.
Right.
Okay.
20 years ago was 2004.
I know. It is what it is.
They're gonna,
He's had a match since then, though.
he said a few, but they all
No, you are correct, and I don't disagree with you.
Like,
Number
it-
7. Go
If
ahead.
it's outside the parameters of the 20 years, then fine, cool, thumbs up.
Well,
Yeah.
You know.
like I said, and I said this, that most of them on
Fucking
this
suck,
list
suck my
are people.
fucking schlangus.
You are correct, and I can agree that Bret Hart's man. I never cared for Bret Hart.
How does a lion jumping into a bird kill the lion?
Number 7,
That's you.
Jushin Thunder Liger.
He should be higher.
But wait
Touche.
till you get into the top 5, though. Number 6, Chris Benoit.
There we go. There we go.
I think Jushin is better than Benoit.
I don't know about that. I do like him, but I don't think he is. Number 5, the Great Muta.
Yeah, Muda was underrated.
Kaiji Muto, which was his name in Japan.
You got the spaceman.
No, I
Number-
don't have this.
Number 4,
Zero confidence here.
Kurt Angle.
There we go.
Number 3, Mitsusharu Misawa. I have no fuck. He's a pro wrestling Noah guy. He's the founder of it. Number 2, Kenta Kobashi.
All right.
I don't know if he is the Kenta. No, he's not.
JP. I'm sorry. Fucking, you just I'm listening to you and focusing on the game so much.
And number 1, the greatest worker or in-ring performer of all time is Shawn Michaels, according to Bleacher.
Oh shit.
I don't know if I agree with that list. But
Oh man, that was the most epic way to end your last life. You got the spaceman.
Back to the Pride Lands with me.
Pride Lands, not Prime Lands.
I did say Pride Lands, did I?
I
Whatever.
said Pride
Wait.
Lands.
Dead.
Is it Amazon?
Why does he fucking
God.
smell like fucking
Wait, what? What?
What does he smell
it's a
like?
fucking pretzel?
What? Is it? I said, is it Amazon?
And the queso. Let me smell
Amazon
the
Prime
queso.
Lamps?
It's the Pride Lands. Get out your flags and
That's
chicks with dicks.
like fucking A. It smells like musty asshole in here. And it's the fucking queso.
What?
Fucking suck
Yeah,
my
she got
flang.
She's got some queso. She's eating queso and pretzels. And I'm like, what in the fuck is that smell? It smells like musty asshole. And I smelled the potato. And I thought it was Mo because he came here and it
I want to know
instantly smelled like
how you know that what that smells
musty
like.
asshole.
And
And
like
then,
they instantly blames the dog.
but then I'm like, no, it's lingering. Like it would go. He's like over there.
How did that hurt?
Like, well, it's lingering like when I'm alone in the car.
Well, no, and then I smelled the pretzels, and I'm like, it's the pretzels. And then I smelled the queso. No, it's the queso.
Maybe I am musty asshole.
Well, I can't smell you through the fucking computer.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, well here's to try it.
Oh, fucking piece of shit game.
How good is that one?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
You want to taste?
A pretzel?
Of the queso.
I already
Okay,
told
so
you. go
musty
get my-
asshole. You want to taste this must?
And you can let her eat the rest
You
of that.
must.
Okay.
I just was craving it today.
I tried to catch some fog, but I
Let me
missed.
I
think
got one.
here. Let me think here.
I got one.
Kane
It's a good point.
is not a great. He's a
Oh, not
great.
Kane.
He is a
Great
great
storyteller.
character. If you're gonna go, you want to talk about so top 5 characters. Kane is up there. My top 5 characters of all time are Triple H, Randy Orton, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, and
All right,
Ric Flair.
took you long enough. Oh, imagine he falls.
Everything.
Yeah.
Well, if he was played by me, he would already be dead.
Yeah, get the bugs. Get the bugs. Get the fucking what? Did all right, cut. Cut. Oh shit.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was awesome.
Give me them bugs.
He could have done better. He
It's my rage. It's a pussy. Rawr.
So I got one more, and somebody else needs to come up with one.
All right.
top. No, I'm not going to go top 5. I'll do top 3. Top 3 worst finishes in wrestling.
Get out of my fucking head.
Okay, so go ahead, Heather. She wants to do top. Because we actually listened to one of them the other day, but I don't. With Eric Bennett, I'm kind of hinting at it.
Finger poke of doom comes to mind.
It makes perfect sense why they did what they did. But go ahead.
Finger poke of doom.
That's one of them that I thought of.
Top 3. Finger poke of doom.
Yep.
Royal Rumble, where John Cena and Batista both hit the floor at the same time.
Really?
When Vince McMahon tore his quad.
Really?
The Yeti? Just in general? He came out at some point. That was horrible.
That's not a finish.
Well,
that was.
That's kind of like a finish to that
the
pay-per-view.
2005 Royal Rumble finish is one of the worst.
I don't think so. I actually like that one.
That was one of the best
like
blessing in disguise finishes I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, well, I'm dead.
I like
It was Vince blowing on his quads.
Vince walked out and blew out his quads.
I was gonna say the Fiend Seth Rollins Hell in the Cell.
Oh, that was bad.
Actually, no. I was gonna say Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt, House of Horrors.
Anything with Bray Wyatt, basically. Unfortunately, God rest his soul. Oh, fuck this.
If somebody could please take that to clip that out of context, that'd be great. Bray Wyatt, God rest his soul.
So
Fuck this.
my three are.
Oh shit!
Not one of them is not the finger poke of doom.
It used to be until you listened to 83 Weeks.
Yes.
Oh, God.
So the one Seth Rollins the Fiend was fucking terrible.
Yes.
That was pretty bad.
What in the fucking Christ? Sorry, JP. It's getting ridiculous in this game.
I know, right?
The Undertaker versus Roman Reigns was terrible.
The first time?
Undertaker versus Goldberg.
Oh,
And
shit!
Undertaker versus Goldberg.
Forgot about that one.
Stay
That
here
was
for a while.
I think Goldberg forgot about it by banging his head against the
We
damn
know
door.
track. That's why he. You
We
don't
make
need.
the joke every time we watch it.
Yeah.
I know.
So why? But go ahead, Trek. What's your? Give me your 3.
So finger poke of doom.
I will explain why I cannot. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The stupid freaking Hell in a Cell with Seth Rollins and Bray Wyatt. God rest his soul, but that was trash.
Yes, that was the bad one. Go ahead.
And Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton from Mania, where they kept putting shit on the ring mat, was awful.
The House of Horrors match.
The House of Horrors.
No, that was something else.
No, the maggots and shit.
Yeah.
The magnets and shit. Yeah, that was that title match.
Or the remember the one that was like Mountain Dew in the dark, whatever that fucking shit was. That was horrible. Yeah,
LA Knight, Bray Wyatt.
that was absolutely trash. But these are just trash matches. What's that like? Trash. We're talking about finishes to matches, right?
For awful moments,
Yeah.
I would say Goldberg being an idiot and putting his hand through the damn limo window.
Well, we'll get there. You can do that at some other point.
Trash
If you wanna do that
finishes.
but
I have another finish that nobody has thought of.
I
and
think
it's
that
not
Roman Reigns Cody Rhodes finish at last WrestleMania was terrible.
Yeah.
yeah, but they kind of gotten lucky with it. I think. I know you just like I don't give a fuck about his story, but I do.
I'm gonna do.
It's not I don't give a fuck about his story. I just hate that fucking shit term. That took root because people started like somebody said it and it's like, yeah, you should care more than you should about it.
Right. Go ahead, Connor.
Go ahead, Connor.
So my 3 were Finger Poke of Doom, Bray Wyatt and Seth Rollins Hell in a Cell, and this is just because it's just how fucking stupid this one was. This one's not even that like epic of a pick. But there was a match on Nitro that Dean Malenko had, some sort of specialty match where if you went outside the ring, you were eliminated and you lost. And within 2 seconds of the match happening, Malenko instinctively rolls out to sell the move and he gets himself eliminated and loses the match.
Oh, that was awful.
You know what's also up there? The Big Show eliminating himself by stepping through a table.
Yep.
In a tables
Yep,
match. That was pretty
The
bad.
Furious Rey Mysterio?
That was
That
a
was
bad one.
versus Cody Rhodes when he faced Cody Rhodes for the Intercontinental Championship and put himself through a damn table.
So
Yeah, but against Rey Mysterio, he put himself in the dumpster.
So the
Yep.
finger poking.
Well, he knew what he was.
Do you know? do you know why Eric Bischoff did what he did with that?
No.
So nobody knows the real reason. Have you ever listened to 83 Weeks?
I do want to. I haven't listened to it for a while.
Oh, you haven't. You haven't heard that episode?
No.
He explains why he did it, and Conrad asks him the question, "Why would you book this? How did the crowd react to it? Did they shit all over it? We wanted them to."
That just sounds like a dumbass.
No, but what did it do?
You got Kevin Nash a lot of heat.
Yep.
It got.
I mean, there's other ways to accomplish this without making one of the worst things ever.
I don't disagree with that, but there was never ever going to be any. They worked the crowd, is what they did. They swerved the crowd. They swerved the smart marks, is what they did. They didn't think that they would ever do something like that. Well, why not?
I honestly think it's some. I would say that's like. I don't know. I feel like it's still not a good enough excuse to do anything like that.
I don't mind it. I don't.
Because at the end, you're making a product for the people that are watching it, right? The finger poke is just. Who likes that?
It got heat on Kevin Nash. It got heat on Hulk Hogan because at the same time, that was the week after. The week after the cattle prod. That was a terrible finish. When they beat Goldberg, but he explained that one
was
too.
impossible.
He explained that one too. Like, well, who else was he gonna face? He had fucking gone through everybody.
Well, I mean, like, I love when people like. Well, who else was he gonna face? I mean, you're fucking booking this shit. Don't you made the mistake of putting that situation together.
And Eric Bischoff does say that. It's not like he doesn't recognize that hindsight being 2020, it wasn't a good idea.
Or even like regular sight.
Oh my god!
Would you
Goldberg
book?
said
Would you ever book anybody like Goldberg? Especially considering that he couldn't really wrestle.
I mean, I would,
I'd book him as the powerhouse like they booked
but I
him.
would never put a fucking title on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I'd put him in a triple threat to where he can't fucking lose.
You first have to fucking learn how to wrestle, man, before I do anything with him. I mean, even looking at Brock Lesnar with WWE, they had him wrestling actually before he came in, and he was already like a wrestler.
Yeah, but that comes from him also being a collegiate wrestler.
Yeah, but even then, they didn't just fucking put him on the show. He went and wrestled like in the underleague or whatever it was.
The UFC?
No,
No.
the OVW.
OVW.
OVW?
Yeah,
So did John Cena. So did Randy Orton.
and
don't
so
get
did
me
not
wrong.
Goldberg.
Goldberg was down in the Nightmare Factory.
No, well, it's
I don't think that factory even
Power
existed.
plant.
nightmare.
The
The power plant.
Yeah.
He was in the power plant.
We never learned anything.
They pushed him too
Well,
quickly.
they needed something, and Eric Bischoff goes into this on 83 Weeks as to why he did what he did with Goldberg.
I mean, it's not like the idea inherently is not bad. Oh fucking Christ! The biggest thing wrong with it is like once you get to where you're going, you don't know what to do. So I do have to blame the
Or you're left
booking.
with not much to do.
I do have to blame the booking and the people in charge
Kevin
because
Nash-
like
Kevin Nash,
we got what we want,
Kevin
but we have no
Nash-
idea what to do with them.
Kevin Nash was the booker at that time. But
So
Eric Bischoff
Gave the final okay for
gave
him.
the final okay to do what they were doing. But
so
Kevin Nash is the one that booked it. It really wasn't Eric Bischoff.
I'm not pointing fingers. I'm just saying it's not booked well.
The pointing
No,
fingers.
I was just letting you know. I was just letting you know who booked the show.
So you can blame him. Goldberg is one of those weird phenomenons that like.
Fuck, I knew it.
Yep.
The fuck?
He waited too long to jump back.
I drowned.
Oh, story of your life. So, Goldberg's one of those weird phenomena that, like, he was phenomenal when you put him in the right position with the right guy and gave him the right time frame. Like the quick, short bursts where he's like coming in, smashing, fucking somebody up. Good to go, man. Like ace in the hole for that one. Marketable. Fantastic. But if you have plans on making him your world's champion, that's a whole different ball game, man. That's a whole different ballpark. You could maybe get away with that up until the U.S. title, right? Like you might be, maybe put like the TV title on him, or again, maybe the U.S. Secondary championship. But goddamn, if you're talking world title, no, you need to be.
I feel like if you put the world title on him, you have his like long run, which is what they wanted to do, right? Oh, what's going on here?
It's what I was trying to fucking do with Strowman and Ring of Honor.
But then, like when he loses, he kind of needs to disappear.
Yeah,
which sucks, but like that's kind of what you have to do.
But it's long. You gotta. So
he's like a very long term booking option for a monster.
He's doable. Well, that sucks. He's doable, but you just have to have the hindsight and the experience or the foresight, I should say, to be able to understand. Like, okay, we have to position him in a certain way. They kind of did the same thing with Ryback at the beginning. Remember?
Yes.
Ryback's a set.
What?
It's like some sort of medication here.
Ryback's late. You're just getting fucking thrown right back to where you.
The thing with Goldberg is he said he wanted DDP to beat him.
He wanted what?
He wanted DDP to beat him that night. And Bischoff flat out said no.
The thing is that they did strike gold with him, no pun intended, in terms of like marketing and getting someone that like hyped up and did progress the company. The problem is, like once they got there, they didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
And that was it was unfortunate timing too, because that was the starting of the revolving door of the changing of the guards.
Yes.
Like just as Goldberg was on the peak of hitting the world title, that's when we started getting like Russo and then the committee and all this other bullshit.
Bitch! Sorry.
Yep.
So.
Oh, he's just.
You know what I always find very ironic is that WCW and ECW went out of business for almost the polar opposite reasons.
Yeah.
Why did ECW go out of business?
Money.
Well, they ran out of money, and also nobody else would pick them up as a TV show. It actually, might have helped them go a little bit.
Eric wanted to, but they wanted him to buy the whole library and not be able to use it.
Honestly, ECW was going to go out of business regardless. In my mind, it was just the old version. Fuck my ass!
As I was saying,
I will not be doing that.
Thanks for the clarification. I would have loved to have seen ECW stick around just a little bit into the internet age and see what they would have been able to do.
Yeah.
And take the place of Ring of Honor and have that run in like the 2000s. I would have loved to have seen that. What?
I need to pay attention to what I'm picking up. Oh no.
What?
Oh no, I gotta go fast. Oh shit, what's happening? Fuck off, bird! Grab the bones, you fucking cunt muscle! Fuck it, bitch! Oh no, I'm fucked. Save me, world!
Be honest, we've all done that every once in a while.
That was such horseshit.
We just jumped off the edge because we couldn't take it anymore. It's like
what? No, I have never ever in my life, and these guys can attest.
This guy's a liar.
Blindly run into anything.
It's like how you go through life. Well, I'm dead.
No, not blindly running. It's just like if you have an unbeatable thing, it's like you just jump off. It's like shit.
Yeah, I would never do that. That's blind recklessness, and I would never do that, especially in like team situations.
Never. Never at all.
Right. See? Basement agrees. He knows me.
Fucking piece of crap.
Yeah, we're
Sorry,
all
I
gonna
love
go
you.
right. Wait, where's Connor?
Mission incomplete. Oh god.
Oh.
Fucking bones. Fucking bones! Okay, fuck this thing. It's almost like I have to kill them, but I can't because I have no idea. Okay, it just.
You can jump on their head.
Why?
It kills
Yeah,
them.
well, not when they're like. I can't touch them when they're fucking. Look at this motherfucking flying bitch. There we go. Turn him into a rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
How do you?
Ooh.
Why can't you
Ooh.
grab the other bone, bitch? I don't.
He's
This
gonna be
music.
stuck in a loop here.
I just don't understand.
I think because you're trying to change direction too quick for the game.
Even though I don't change direction, nothing happens.
Yeah.
Grab it, motherfucker. Maybe I have to grab it on like the no.
Maybe he had to bounce off of one of the birds.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Slowly
I'd
going
say
insane.
I don't know if it'd be a finish or what it was, but when it was Hogan versus Jarrett and they made Jarrett lay down.
Lay
It was
down,
such
Jared.
a, it was
Oh,
a good
yeah.
angle. It was a good angle, but then of course Russo had to get in the ring and start yapping.
That was a
Is that
shit
impossible?
finish.
I don't know if you're supposed to go up that way.
Yeah, I think you gotta just keep moving.
Fuck you, bird. Come at me, bro. Rotisserie, but now look. Oh, okay. I might have cheated the game there.
A little bit, I think.
Uh oh. Look at this movement. Come on, bitch. Swoop down. Oh, fuck, don't. Oh, you know what? I'm done. Oh, no, he's back! No!
He's got friends.
I have to go to the washroom.
Okay.
He's got to take a
I knew he was
piss.
gonna have to pee eventually. He always
Yeah.
does have to.
What's y'all's favorite Mel Gibson movie?
Young
Oh.
Frankenstein.
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson,
Yes.
not Mel Brooks.
I know what he said.
I would have to.
You know what? Honestly,
No, Mad Max.
Passion of the Christ.
Patriot.
I'm
Actually,
not
like-
really a big fan of him, to be honest with you.
Really? Good
Yeah.
fucking movie, man. Good fucking movie.
Yeah,
No,
that was a good
I'm
one.
not a fan of. I'm not a fan of Gibson.
You didn't like that movie? Oh my god.
Yeah.
I like that movie. Patriot, that's a good
The
one.
movie was great.
Give me the Mad Max series with him.
I like Payback.
Wasn't he the bad guy in that movie?
No, he was a good guy. They screwed him over. He was getting revenge.
You don't like Mel?
No.
Alright, fine.
Lethal Weapon 2.
I'd say any of the Lethal Weapons, Braveheart, Patriot. They're all good, man.
Yeah.
Braveheart is really good.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it.
I'll leave you.
I like Lethal Weapon, especially when Danny Glover's stuck on the trailer because it's gonna explode.
Oh, yeah, you're
I'm
taking a
not gonna
shit.
lie. I hated Lethal Weapon.
Oh, so good.
Hated it.
Loved it.
Especially since it spawned fucking Loaded Weapon, which is fucking amazing.
Amazing.
I prefer Naked Gun. 3.5.
I'd rather watch Nia Jax wrestle in a fucking main event than fucking watch Lethal Weapon.
Wait a tick. Oh, fuck!
Wait a tick. Oh.
Why can't I go back? Fuck you, rotisserie, give it to me. Oh, he's so fast.
Yeah. The golden brown
Oh,
power. of the rotisserie.
no.
Oh, you fucked yourself.
You're
What?
screwed,
That
dude.
bone. Oh, fuck off with this bird bitch.
Okay, different bird, bitch.
They both left. They
If
knew.
you look at it, it's kind of
Did they?
the reverse of Sylvester and Tweety.
They knew not to fuck with her law. Okay.
Trek, you got anything?
Mel Gibby. Give me something. Okay.
Favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movie?
Jingle.
Predator.
Terminator 2. Predator is
Jingle all the way.
really close.
Heard
Okay.
Connor would jingle all the way.
Damn right.
Kindergarten Cop.
What?
Kindergarten Cop.
Best Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Every time I'm lifting, it's like calming.
Commando.
That was a good one.
Yes,
Chill
please.
out. Okay.
down.
Go
What killed the
fuck.
dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
I got a hard one for everybody.
I got a hard one for everybody too.
The best Dolph Lundgren movie.
Rocky. IV.
Rocky. Why are you
Yep.
going back? Fuck myself today.
I would say The Expendables for me.
What?
The Expendables.
Honestly, even
You
like
had the best line in the movie with, what are you, a size 3? Come at me, happy feet.
Yep.
I'm not a big Dolph Lundgren guy.
right, yeah. Both die.
They had a real opportunity with He-Man, but
Oh, Masters of the Universe? That's pretty good. But that little goblin, the goblin guy, I like that
Bless
shit.
you. Well, that's
Thank you.
because the studio fucked them over on the budget.
I like the little goblin guy that had the fucking
Warren
synthesizer.
Davis.
Jump! X, bitch! Sorry, I'm starting to lose it.
Only just starting to.
True Lies, really good. I know we're not talking
Arnold
about
Schwarzenegger, yeah.
Dolph Lundgren anymore, but how many movies was that guy in that like anybody actually watched?
There's a lot.
I've
Universal
watched most
Soldier.
of his movies. My
Dolph
favorite,
Lundgren's all right. It's
my favorite of his is actually Men of War.
Universal Soldier was good.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll go with. Okay, so many
Dolph
birds.
Lundgren should have always been the bad guy in movies. Should never have been the
Yep.
good.
Well, I mean, he fit Universal Soldier really well because he looks
He did.
like a. If they did a, what was that movie with the fucking? Oh, fuck this bird. If they did the, oh, go away. Somehow that worked. If they did a, instead of having toys play the part, but remember that fucking movie with
All soldiers.
yeah, he could be in that because he looks
Oh,
like
God, yeah.
the fucking
Yep.
character. Oh god,
I would love if they remade something like that.
Small Soldiers was actually like, I think perfectly made.
I remember the toys were fucking. Very popular.
Everybody would want like
They
an
were
actual version of
super
that.
popular.
Oh god, I gotta beat the Gushers, guys.
They like gush your
Go for it.
asshole. Now go back down. 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 Down.
Get up. I don't care about that bug. Ow.
My favorite Sylvester Stallone movie.
Oh, Rocky probably. Rambo
Yeah.
probably
Tango and
second.
Cash.
What about you, Connor?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Rambo.
What in the fucking Christ, man? Fuck your bird shit.
Bird shit.
That was such horseshit, man.
No, it's bird.
Impacted. No, it's bad.
Bird's the
For me.
You
word.
just said it was bird shit. You
But
can't
yeah,
change it
Tango
back.
and Cash and then Expendables for me.
Do this
Alright.
again.
Down, down, down.
No, up! Why would you jump back down, you dumb fucking pussy?
Why don't you
Get
just
back-
say The Expendables is your favorite movie? You said that fucking like 5 fucking times though.
All right, basement, ready? Got this, ready?
I don't. My hand is fucking
And-
hurting a lot.
And down, down,
Rawr.
My
Down.
favorite Sylvester Stallone movie is actually Oscar.
Down. Down.
That's a good one.
Down.
Oh my fucking Christ. I don't know. There's no different mechanic that I'm doing to jump up versus down. The game is just like, oh, guess what? Down syndrome, bitch.
Down.
When I was younger, I used to like stop where my mom will shoot.
That was
That's a fun
fucking
movie.
hilarious movie.
God.
Let's go with another action legend here.
Why?
Because it's the first name that came to my brain. Favorite Jackie Chan movie?
Oh, Rumble in the Bronx.
Ooh, yep.
Though I do like Who Am I? Who Am I?
I like the tuxedo too.
So many good ones. Rush Hour, really good.
Yep.
Why did I get that? I'm dumb.
Mine is actually Operation Condor.
So my favorite Jackie
Nice,
Chan
Operation
movie
Suicide.
is Rush Hour.
Rush Hour's good.
That's a good one.
What was it? Shanghai Noon.
That was all right.
For me, Owen Wilson actually brought that movie down a little bit.
Yes,
Not that I don't
Owen
like Owen
Wilson
Wilson,
is
it's just
the
that movie.
exact same person in everything he does.
Every movie, yes, I know.
I still remember the blooper at the end when Jackie's like doing this Western accent. He goes, "Ask me if I give a shit."
What are you talking about?
Ask me if I
At
give a
the end of-
shit.
At the end of Shanghai Noon, he does the bloopers, and he was doing his southern accent. He said, "Ask me if I give a shit" with it.
I've never seen Shanghai Noon, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Shanghai Poon. Why is he indestructible?
I actually like Owen Wilson. I think he's pretty.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't say I didn't like him. It's just that was not the movie for him.
Luke Wilson was really good in the Idiocracy.
Yes.
wow.
Played that just everyday
Yeah.
normal guy, and he was the smartest man in the fucking world.
We're heading that direction.
It was. I know that movie. I'm telling you,
That's our future.
I think it's funny because it's actually coming to fruition. Whoever wrote that movie knows what's gonna happen. in
Mike
the
Judge. wrote
Mike
it, I
Judge,
think.
King of the Hill,
Like Judge, yeah,
And Simpsons.
and Beavis Butthead.
in Office Space.
Yep.
Oh, Space was a good movie.
Have you ever seen
Jump.
Blue Streak with Martin Lawrence and
Up.
Luke Wilson?
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Okay, stop.
It's a fun
What?
movie.
Down.
Go up, you
Alright.
fucking.
Isn't that the one where he's a thief or whatever?
He's a thief and he pretends to be a cop. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a good one.
Be prepared. Down. 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 Stop. Down. Down. Stop. Down.
You're
Stop.
training a
Down.
dog.
Hey, it worked.
Where did you come from, brother bird?
There.
From earlier.
The air.
Turkeys, bitch.
The fall.
Oh yeah. Ow. Oh, fuck this shit. I'm out.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, stop hurting me. Ow.
Oh. What is going on? What the fuck?
Ooh. Fuck that bitch.
Go.
No,
No,
no.
Oh.
That is just cruel.
Oh,
You're
no.
That is just fucking cruel.
no.
Right
No,
back to the
we're
beginning.
sure
beginning.
we're sure it's that you saw somebody beat this, right?
Probably. Ow.
Oh shit, that's funny. Either I beat it or I watched a walkthrough of somebody beat it.
Well,
No, like I
Arnold
physically was in the room.
Oh.
Someone beat it.
Oh shit. Okay, well that's a little bit more impressive.
Did you say I might have
I
been
would-
part of the beatings? How are you even still alive? Yeah.
I have another Arnold movie.
And Drunken King, Forbidden Master, and
Suck!
the Drunken Master.
The Drunken Master. Yeah, that was going too.
Jackie Chan.
Yep.
Okay.
That's like one of the first movies Jackie Chan did over in China.
MK3. Mortal Kombat 3?
The new one?
No, Mortal Kombat 3. Are you talking?
No, oh no! Oh, fuck off with this. Rawr, rawr.
Yeah, this.
I don't know what you mean by MK3, Jordan.
Okay.
And what's Coda?
What? What's what? Coda was
just
a
said
movie with
Coda.
deaf people. It's actually a good movie.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I've never seen it.
It's like a family, and the little girl could
That's what it's
hear,
Italian calls it.
but her family was entirely deaf, and they were like fishermen. It was good.
I have another Schwarzenegger movie, Total Recall.
That was really good. That might be my favorite,
yeah.
actually.
What just happened to you was really good.
Total Recall might be my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Jingle all the way, baby.
The Last Action Hero.
That's actually not a horrible movie.
It's actually a good, pretty decent parody movie, to be honest.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. How does that hurt me?
The only reason
This fucking
the
game
only
doesn't
reason
make
it
any
didn't do
fucking
well is because it
sense.
came out at the same time as Jurassic Park. It got its ass kicked. That's the only reason why.
I have no idea what you just fucking said.
I said the only reason why Last Action Hero didn't do well is because it came out at the same time as Jurassic Park. It got its ass kicked.
Okay.
Turkey brains.
Down.
No, in this one, it works perfectly. But when there's fucking gushers,
Okay.
Simba gets brain damage.
I'll wait till we get to the gushers then. Sorry.
No, you won't.
He's gonna beat you to it.
Favorite Disney movie?
Who will that ever come?
Probably Lion King.
Hercules.
Bambi?
No,
It was Aladdin for it was Aladdin for a while. then.
I'd say
Yeah.
Aladdin and Lion King are top tier for me.
Mine was
Beauty and the
Lilo
Beast
Stitch.
is really good too.
Lilo and Stitch is launching on first day of March there with the new catalog track.
Yep. I can't wait. That's awesome.
Uh-huh.
Is it it's a live action.
No.
No, she's talking about the Sensi stuff.
It's fancy.
What is it
Throw
though?
back the buddy and put it in the catalog. Favorite Disney movie for me.
I know what it is.
Brother kid.
I mean, Nightmare Before Christmas is up there,
Did
but
you lose again?
overall favorite, I actually. In all honesty, I have to go with Elemental. I have to go with something new.
Wait a minute.
I've never even seen that.
It's actually not
Out of
bad.
all the Disney movies, that one?
Yeah,
It's
wild.
not bad, man. It's
Wild
actually
choice.
No,
It's actually not bad.
I'm surprised the most obvious you didn't pick.
I said it is up there. That's my number 2.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna go with Infinity War.
There we
Oh
go.
my god, it fucking
Oh shit, that's not what I want. You know, okay, so how about you fucking top 5 MCU movies or shows, whatever strikes your fancy.
For movies, it would be
Like I
Iron
just
Man.
combine them together because the shows are pretty much movies.
Iron Man,
That one, yeah.
Thor, the first Captain America.
Are you Thor?
I'm very
Sure.
Thor from working all day today.
Thor
Your face
am.
is making me Thor.
Captain America, Guardians of the Galaxy, and
Oh, I failed.
probably Captain America 2.
I don't give a fuck.
Come on,
Mine
man.
are.
Come on, man.
You have your own list, Basement. All right?
No, I'm talking
Mine-
JP. I don't give a fuck.
Movie JP.
Just refuses to answer. You've seen all the movies, or most of them.
Mine are Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor,
Thor.
Loki,
There we go.
Fuck that. I'm not going for that bug anymore.
Now watch, he needs that bug to get to the next level.
Yeah, movies
need
all
way
start
more
turning
than
to
that.
shit right around here.
I put Spider-Man No Way Home on my list.
No way!
Oh.
Yeah, I can't go with that one because that movie drug on like hell until the nostalgia hit.
Yeah, it was. If you take the nostalgia out of it, I feel like if you saw it in theaters, you'd probably cream your pants. But everything else, nah.
Oh, I did.
Right. I'm actually gonna have to go with Spider-Man 3, the third one from Tobey Maguire.
That is the worst one.
To me, it's not because that's where the story was supposed to end. But
Topher Grace getting bells rung in his asshole.
well, it's how he got Venom. So
That's the bad.
I don't care what you think. How about that one? And number 5.
I ate like a pig.
Wow.
I don't know what that gives me. Even the bugs.
The bugs restore your life.
Street
Yeah.
cred.
That's
Oh
pretty crazy.
god. Number 5. I'm gonna have to go with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
You don't mind Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor, Infinity War.
At least it's the Age of Ultron.
What's the ones with they're actually not from this planet?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
The
No.
Eternals.
The Eternals. I actually like the Eternals.
The Internals.
Eternals, I said.
Duh. Rewind.
The interns?
The Internals is a
How
porno,
many
I'm
is
pretty
that?
sure.
Did I say 4?
That's 4.
And then the second Thor was pretty alright.
Dark World. Oh, fuck off.
People give Dark World a lot of shit, but I actually really like it.
It's much better on a second watch.
Yes.
I think Connor was the same way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck this last hippo.
It's always the last hippo.
Alright, what about you,
to look
Connor?
at you.
So, Cap 2. Spider-Man No Way Home. Sorry, sucker for the nostalgia.
What?
What?
Sorry.
It farted you off.
Endgame. Loki. And again, this one's just a personal taste. Moon Knight.
Stop trying to change direction mid-jump. Just go all the way back
Man,
and
you
then go
don't.
back
You,
again.
you don't
Never.
understand. You don't
I
understand.
do understand.
You don't understand.
I
Play,
do.
play this game. I'm not trying to change direction. It just doesn't hold the fucking tails. He doesn't grasp them when I want him to. Look, why didn't I land on the fucking hippo's head? What was the reasoning there? Fucking garbage is what the reasoning.
You can land on the hippos.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, I'm gonna fucking shoot
That's
a
why
hippo.
they're facing forward so you can land on their noses. Nosies.
So I think we kind of choose most of the same stuff. I'm gonna put mine in order this time.
Shit was shit.
Mine actually in order would be Infinity War, Endgame, Loki, then probably either Captain America, the original one, because I actually really liked it. I think that's 5th. I'm gonna go with Guardians of the Galaxy as number 4,
Okay.
Nice.
and then Captain America as number 5. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Oh god, pigs.
Okay.
Suck my dick.
I think I'm gonna call her a night, fellas.
Top 5 sleeping positions.
Down, 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 and
Number
down.
2, up.
On the stomach with the leg tucked out.
That's how I sometimes lay, because it's
That's
just
how I always lay, 'cause that's the only way heartburn does not appear.
So I usually start out by laying on my side, reaching for boob. That's how I sleep. It puts me to sleep.
Reaching for boob. Boob and noggin.
It does. It works. It
They're
puts me to
his
sleep.
squishies.
They're my squishies. They're my
Stress balls.
stress balls.
Hey! Same mind.
So I will bid you all adieu.
Safe travels, JP.
Safe travels,
Yeah,
JP.
it's only gonna be like a 2-hour drive, but I will be around. I just won't be. I probably won't. I'll be back Friday night. So
Well,
it's
just
not
like that's like par for course though for you, which is good.
right.
Pretty much, yeah.
One of these times, I'd like to do a
Something.
thing where I do a day and a week in the life when I go on these travels.
Grab a GoPro.
I can't have a GoPro.
Yeah, they're actually pretty affordable too.
Or just
Yeah, I'm
record a
just
little bit
saying,
on your phone.
You know, just do
Yeah.
like little.
Well, you
quick-
did that one last time you went away. That's cool. Not last time. Last time.
Oh,
We
you're
went to
talking
visit
about
Drew.
when I went to DC?
Yeah, and you went to
No,
that
that-
wall,
that's
and
just
that guy
that's
was
just
there.
PowerPoint. That's me taking pictures, but actually doing
No,
videos.
you did a video. Well, at least you sent us a
He's
video.
talking
Somewhere.
about- He's talking about vlogging the whole entire
Vlogging.
thing.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Oh, God. I don't know if I
So
can
I'll-
walk around in public with like a camera facing me the entire time.
I can.
No, but it'll be just like a quick little 15-minute, 5-minute video on what I'm doing
While
for the
he's
day.
while he's driving. This
Or-
motherfucker here doesn't know how to fucking drive.
He's got the selfie stick out the fucking window.
So I mean, I could record because I could record, and
He's got a stand in his car now that actually has it up by the dashboard. He could use it as a dash cam.
I could. I
Okay.
could do that,
Very angry.
but we'll see you guys.
Why did he go back?
Night, JP.
All right, JP. Have a good night.
I'm fine.
I think Basement's about to break his system.
Have a good night, guys.
You too, man. Have a good night.
Do, 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 do.
He has fucking song in your nightmares.
He is.
No, why are you going back at the fucking ass? Jump on the bird nest, you fucking piece of shit. You'll never be king with this attitude.
Five favorite cartoons of all time.
Are we including
Ed, Ed,
anime
Eddie.
or is it just cartoons?
Anything.
Okay.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie, Rugrats, Daria, Nightmare Before Christmas, and all Romancers.
Nice. For me, it's Batman Beyond, or no, Pokemon's first. Batman Beyond. X-Men Evolution. That was actually a good cartoon. It's underrated.
Oh no.
Probably.
It's not going
Rugrats.
back.
Not there.
And Lilo and Stitch.
Okay, so Lilo and Stitch was a movie though. Are we including animated
Well,
movies?
Heather said Nightmare Before Christmas, so it's just
Oh, yeah,
a
true.
cartoon or something.
But I didn't hear you specify
Oh
shows. or
no,
movies.
I didn't specify. It's just that I meant TV.
Yeah,
shows,
that's
but
why I added
too.
Nightmare Before Christmas. If you
Yeah.
kept it
Okay.
at just shows, I would have to
Yeah.
add in the original Bugs Bunny.
There you go. For shows, I will probably put in for fifth, probably a Street Fighter cartoon from the 90s. That was really good.
Fuck
Yes,
you,
Rafiki.
Rafiki.
Thank you very much.
Fuck you. Back at the beginning.
How about you, Basement?
So
Well,
it's weird because I feel
shows.
like cartoons. I don't think I'd classify like anime as cartoons. So I'm gonna go with like fucking cartoons because there's a lot of good ones. I actually think for me, for like just cartoons, I would go with the X-Men. I grew up on that shit. Loved it.
Nice.
What other cartoons were really good?
Batman the animated series was good.
You know what? I've never seen it.
That
Wow.
show is really good.
I've
Is
tried to
that-
like find it and failed.
It's on Max. Or
It's on
It's-
Netflix.
Well, both those things are not
Is
part
it
of
on
me
Netflix
anymore.
now?
Oh, that was on Netflix.
Probably for what? Grab it! Why does he grab
Get
it?
it. You could get it on Amazon. Usually pretty cheap for the entire series on Blu-ray.
No, well,
What
that
show?
was me, but
Batman the animated series.
Oh yeah, no.
I would say if I had to add another, would be Superman the animated series because actually was really well done.
there's actually a lot of good animated series. Spider-Man, when I was younger,
Yep.
was awesome.
Spider-Man and Friends.
I kind of wish I watched the HBO Spawn animated
Oh,
series.
that's a good show.
I wanted to watch that.
I did too, but I could never
Yeah.
fucking find it.
It's on Max, Heather.
We don't have it anymore.
They don't.
Even when I had HBO, it wasn't on there. So I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. It might have been on Max, but it wasn't like, I don't know why it wasn't
Yeah.
on Canadian HBO.
Cause Canada's lame.
You can find it on Amazon really easily here. I know at Barnes Noble it's on sale for like $30 the entire series, so it might be on cheap on Amazon too.
I'm going to do some college courses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's very few shows I will pay to own anymore.
I feel like I'm okay with like supporting good shit, and I will pay for it. But the problem is, people are like, "Well, you should just." In order for me to even experience it, I'm already supporting it, even if it's terrible, because you have to buy it to watch
Right.
it. So it's like, okay, I guess support equals money.
Is there any anime or animated series you guys find overrated?
Sorry, Trek, but Pokemon.
I could see it.
Yeah.
I know a
Honestly,
lot of people
I
it's
think
overrated,
people
but-
think more highly of Rugrats than it deserves.
I
I remember
agree.
watching
I
it,
agree
and
with
I
that
was
too.
like, I never was a Rugrats super fan, and I'm like, why am I watching babies?
On that note, I am going to depart for the evening because I am literally about to pass out, I think.
All right, night, Connor.
Pick him.
How did I not
You guys
hit that
have a-
log?
What? Night night, y'all.
Night.
Night, Connor.
And I have to say, the one that I find is the one cartoon I find is overrated anime. I'm sorry, but it's Akira.
You know
I think
what?
it's-
I think Akira is more loved for the way it was made versus. Did
Yeah.
that thing turn around? Versus anything else? Because that
Yes,
is
it
like, in all honesty, like if you watch that movie, right? It's the only animated thing you'll see that is like animated at like fucking 30 or 60 frames per second. That shit,
Yeah.
they put work into that. I think the
I
storyline
agree.
is interesting, but I can honestly, it's one of those things where I think the hype overtook
Yeah.
it. Like I think it's a marvel of like animation, but I'm with you.
Yeah.
I can see I can easily see someone being like, "What the fuck is this?"
I mean, I enjoy it, but it's like it was the greatest anime I've ever made. I'm like, it's not.
I'm sorry. I think Arcane will have that beat.
Well, it's not
Yeah.
really an. I don't know if I categorize it in anime. It's animated, but it's so different than like hand drawn animation. Because like the way that they created it is completely different.
And I mean, I love Akira. I think it's a good movie, but it was like the greatest one ever. I'm like, no, it's not that great. It's good.
I did not intend to land on him. It's good. It's really good. But it's. I think it's more like it has that Godfather effect where it's like
Yeah.
you have to like it because of what they did with it.
Yeah.
It changed the industry, and like it actually didn't, because in the end, Akira, nothing looks like Akira.
Yeah. And the fact they're trying to make it a live action movie, I'm like, that's doing it a disservice.
I mean, that's actually like something that could easily turn into live action. But I honestly would never. I would never turn it into a live action movie. I think if anything needs to be expanded upon, is that movie. I would turn it into a show more than I would turn it into a movie, because there's so much, like, it tries to like make things make sense in such a little time, and that's where I think a lot of people get like confused with that movie, because like you kind of have to put things together, and then it's like everything feels incomplete, and then you're just like they rush to the finish in that one.
Exactly. But that's what Warner Bros. Is trying to. Apparently, it's gonna be Taika Waititi. He's saying he's gonna do it, but he has to do his Star Wars first. I'm like, if he's gonna wait that long, it's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. Until it happens, I'll believe when I see it. But it's also the fact that they want to do it as a movie.
I have no desire to see Taika Waititi do Akira. No, he's too much of a fucking self-indulgent clown to do something that should be actually considered pretty serious.
I agree.
Yeah. That's something that should, like you said, it should be a series, not a movie. But if you gotta try and shove it into a movie, it's gonna turn into The Matrix 3, because you gotta just try and shove everything in and just ruin it.
I feel like some things you just don't need. You don't need to. I mean, there's so many fucking things that have taken from Akira, like nowadays, that it's no longer gonna like excite or change people's opinions on stuff. This is like when they try to turn old things. What? React to me, you fucking beast! What the fuck is that, man? Walk back and forth. Like, how am I gonna defeat it if it doesn't react? Oh my god, man!
I get why it's popular, but just because it's popular doesn't make it the greatest thing of all time.
I feel like as far as like animated, fuck off, man! Fuck this game. As far as like animated movies go, I think it's the best visually in terms of animated movies, because you don't see that. That type of like the fluency in animation is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I have to give it respect where respect is deserved.
Oh.
But I do feel like people hyped it up, and most of the time, and I'm gonna tell you this is why I think it like doesn't really work for a larger audience. People watch it and it's like, what the fuck did I just watch?
Yeah, it's we watched it back in junior high. And it's like, what is this?
It has a lot of interesting themes and stuff, but it is a very
divisive.
Yeah, and it's also like one of those movies where it's like, this is what we're giving you. Now think about it for a while. And even when you think about it for a while, it's like.
And it's also the fact that it was made when the manga was still being made, so they had to rush an ending on it. It's like, I think it would have benefited if they waited for the entire thing to be done and then done it.
I think it has like an actually really cool story, but the story is so rushed in the movie that you never really get to know any of the characters before they start doing things with the characters, and they really want to tell like stories about, because like at this point in time, everything kind of centered around like atomic bombs, and like that's what they're gonna write about, right? Like pretty much every anime you'll ever see has fucking some sort of version of an atomic bomb in it, or some sort of because they got fucking bombed. So like it's all built around that idea, and that was built around that idea. It's like, oh, there's an incident. There's some really cool ideas in it, but it's so like it just doesn't explore them like with a magnifying glass, that you don't feel invested at all. But the animation is awesome.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's ahead of its time. It's just so overhyped it can't match the hype.
Well, nowadays, because people are like, have you seen this? I'm fucking change your life. I'm like, it doesn't seem to be changing anybody's life.
Yeah. And like I said, I get why it's good, but it's like, oh, this is so good. It's like, well, yeah, but I like this one too. And then people are like, you're sacrilege. It's like,
let me put it this way: people hype up that movie like it's a 10 out of 10, and the movie itself is probably a 7 out of 10. But the animation might boost it up to an 8 if you're like a fan of animation.
Of the artwork itself.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, you can tell it's influenced other movies and stuff because
Oh yeah,
if you
massively.
watch Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker, they flat out said on the commentary that Akira influenced them in a certain scene.
The problem is like the things I like the most about Akira, aren't done as well as they could have been.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about the animation. I'm talking about like character development and stuff.
Right, the actual story. You're right.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it was being made while the manga was still being published. So the fact he even tacked the ending on there is incredible. They should have just waited, and I get why you couldn't, but they should just wait till the whole story was over and then done it.
The movie's about 2 hours, so a little bit more, and it could easily be fucking 8 hours, and it would be better for it. In my mind, because there's so many underdeveloped characters, there's so many twists and turns that I pressed. I'm starting to lose it mentally. Yeah, they start to. I don't know. It's just the way that they kind of they accelerated the speed of certain things in that. And I'm not gonna give the movie away, but like, there's two main characters, and one of them is like downtrodden. The other is like fucking the guy that's gonna win the Super Bowl. And they seem to do both almost injustice because there's just not enough to back up. You're told this, but you don't really see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They tried to fit like a longer story in a shorter period of time.
It's one of those movies that would benefit from a prequel or something like that that might feel better.
I think it just needs to be a series, in all honesty, if they're going to do it again. Otherwise, don't do it at all.
Yeah, exactly. That's why those, like you said, it should be a series because then they can actually let it play out, not have to rush everything in the 2 hours.
The problem is, like, even if you do it now as a series, there are so many like iterations of it that it's like, yes, it was the original, but it's not going to be original anymore for first-time viewers. Right. So you kind of lose out on the thing that it did the best, which is it doing it first.
Yeah.
But,
and I think you guys would agree, especially Heather, that it will be toned way down.
Right.
It shouldn't be. If they tone it way down, they don't make it like... It should be a fucking, for sure, R-rated movie or show. But they...
but then the parents group still bitch about it, so...
Well, it's not going to be. It's going to be on like Netflix or something. It's not going to be on anything that doesn't like...
Oh, they still bitch about it on streaming services. Trust me, if their kids can see it, they bitch big time.
I don't care. Honestly, our rated R shit gets made nowadays, so it doesn't really matter. And that's, I mean, just for the body horror alone, it would have to be.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's not really a rated R movie or show, if it was a show.
No, nowadays it
doesn't have
PG-13.
It doesn't have like mature. It has mature themes, but it doesn't have like mature language or anything.
Yeah.
This fucking bird.
A lot of it's going to. We can't even show blood and have it be PG-13 anymore.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the world is kind of going backwards. I find it so weird. It's like, yeah, you can have shows like so you have these fucking celebrities, right? And this is my gripe. Honestly, I'm gonna go on a soapbox here. You have these fucking celebrities show up with like nothing on, basically, right? But then you have people, and especially in the video game industry, being like, why are you portraying women with such little battle armor? They should be fully clad. It's like, do you see what society is?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you've got fucking Zendaya showing up with battle armor with her fucking ass cheeks hanging out and her tits hanging out. It's like, it's like, okay, so wait, what are we supposed to do with video games? We're supposed to change them, and like every fucking female protagonist is turning into a monster, and like we gotta cover them from head to toe. And it's like, meanwhile, you have this like shirtless fucking titan of an inhuman man running around. It's like, where do you draw the line? What's going on? You're killing the industry by being part of it when you don't even play the games. You just have a voice and a fucking angry pussy.
Well, even with that, the games are becoming so much fucking dialogue that you get to play 15 minutes of a fucking 6-hour game.
Hey man, I don't mind dialogue if it's done well. What I don't like is when I'm forced to listen to shit. Like, there's games where it's like we're just gonna rinse and repeat. We're gonna put dialogue so it looks like we did work, but like the dialogue is atrocious, and it's just like, oh, I met another guy that's. If you go 4 feet down the village, you can find the person you have to help. Like that type of shit where they just rinse and repeat dialogue. There's a way to actually tell a story well with dialogue or dialogue-heavy games, and I honestly think like 20% of games need to be dialogue-heavy. Most games need to like actually be game. Fuck off! Where did that bird come from? Where did that bird come from? Fucking left upper side. Nobody knew who was there. Yeah, no, you have to give more gameplay back to games. It depends on the game too, though. Like if you're gonna get into an RPG, you know there's gonna be dialogue heavy. The problem is like a lot of people that make a lot of people that make like action games or anything else is like we need to have a skill tree. We need to have investment in your character and show you that you're like building towards something. So they've kind of integrated a lot of RPGs mechanics into regular games.
Right.
One thing I don't like is the trend in gaming to like have you live in a menu. It just infuriates me because every game is like, oh, like what's that? Like Diablo's like this. Like any game where you're picking up shit, Borderlands,
Jedi
it's like,
Survivor.
It's
Jedi
like,
Survivor is like that.
You just pick something up. Go back. I know you're in the middle of a fight. Go back to the menu and see if you can equip something to make you stronger. I feel like it's good to like have drops and stuff, but why not have item drops after the action is complete? Like I fight a boss and I open a chest, item drops, then I re-equip myself and get ready to go. But to have to pause the game, like I find so many games I'm playing and it's like every 5 to 10 minutes I'm pausing to do something in the menu. And it frustrates the fucking hell out of me.
Yeah. I gotcha. I know what you mean.
I honestly I can't do this anymore.
No,
I can't get past this fucking graveyard
frustrated
level.
yourself enough.
I can't get past this graveyard level. It's impossible. I will finish this game somehow at some point. I feel like if we continue to play it every time we do Notebooks Given, I will beat it.
Yeah,
at some point. But yeah, that's it. We didn't really have. I mean, we didn't really go too much in depth with the different topics and shit like that. But I had fun.
Yeah, something different. You guys let us know how you liked this new format.
Yeah, if
and
you
it may be
prefer
something we continue with Notebooks Given.
Who prefers to play like a platformer or a random game while we kind of talk about certain things instead of news? I mean, we can still infuse some news here and there if it's worthwhile, but like dredging up. So sometimes it was like we got to dredge up to fucking wildest news story or somewhere, and it's some of that's fun, but I felt like we were always getting to the point where it's like, what are we gonna talk about?
Yeah. And throw a random list in there once in a while if it comes up in conversation.
Yeah. I mean, that's cool. Anyways, we're going to get out of here. Thanks, Kratos, Jurgen, Alpha. It seems like Jurgen likes it, Alpha likes it, so maybe we'll go down this path. Well, we're at least going to try it out for a while because we all got tired of the news. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
And especially with this being election year, it's gonna fucking come November. It's gonna fucking destroy us.
I mean, it will leak into what we talk about because we live in this world, but it's not going to be the focal point, at least.
And unless it's something big happens, like a Vince McMahon story, that there's not a lot to talk about right now. It's still early.
Yeah. I think the cameras are all fucked up because Connor left, but whatever.
But yes, they are.
But anyways, we're going to get out of here. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll catch you probably on Wednesday for Tiny Tina's. And HGGM on Friday. I won't be here this Friday for HGGM, but that's all good.
JP won't either, so we'll probably be skipping it again.
maybe we'll do it on... Well, when does he come back?
He's coming back Friday night, but I don't think he's going to be back in time to... actually be able to enjoy the show. Maybe we'll do it on Saturday, but we'd still have to get back to Star Wars, so maybe do it this next Saturday coming up, and then we'll get back to Star Wars after that.
I had an idea about that.
Oh no.
I was just gonna say if we have to push back Star Wars, we could always do the horror show I talked about, like where we pick a movie and just talk about it throughout the stream or something.
I feel like that would be a good once Star Wars is complete. If you want to take a break from the round table, because we will, trust me, we will. We can do something like that, but we have to pick a movie and I'll watch it and kind of talk about it. I'd be down for that because that's kind of just name it horror round table, and it doesn't have to be a specific franchise or something. We'll go with that. But that's it for us.
I'm gonna throw out this suggestion. The movie we start with is Don't Kill It.
I'm down. It
Give
sounds
us a little
stupid. I like it.
Give us a little softball to start with to see how.
I'm pretty sure we have to watch.
Handle it because Trek, this is your idea, so you will be running it.
I'm pretty sure we have to watch Big Shark, which is Tommy Wiseau's shark movie.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot of shit movies set up.
I was gonna suggest for our first movie, just say like Friday the 13th or something.
No, we gotta do movies. I would prefer if we're gonna do this, do movies we haven't seen, because
that's why I say don't kill it. I have seen it because it was a late night. I could not sleep. It's like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's watch it.
But I'm down with the idea. We can tweak it a little bit, but it's gonna be some while until we get through the Star Wars stuff because we're doing the movies pretty much only, and we're technically kind of halfway through.
Yeah, we're on the second of the original franchise.
Yeah, so we only have 5 movies. I guess we're right at the halfway point.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're out of here. Have a good night, everybody, and thanks for hanging out. And fuck Simba.
Say